Okay. Hmm. Okay. Alright, let's start with something interesting to wake everyone up when they come in. G'day, Galaxy. Ugh. Surely one beer will help me code. Oh, for fuck's sake, what have I done? Oh, I didn't turn on fucking... Hold on. I gotta turn on an important thing. Alright, file patching's on now. Good. We'll show off something fun to start before we start doing coding. It is a cleanup day after all. The stream is mainly to motivate me to clean up the code. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright. Let's see if you can already predict what the cool thing I'm setting up at the start is going to be. Alright. I had a minor panic when all my missions disappeared. Once I was on the new PC. Thank God it was just because they were in a different folder and I had to move them back over, but good lord, that would be the Library of Alexandria lost for me if I lost all my fucking missions. Ignore that thing exploding. Because the whole point of this... There's some guys over in the hill. We're testing this shit out. No, like, it's this... Oh no, don't tell me I left it on the long cooldown, did I? Oh, I totally did. Hold on. I have been playing with a new version of Laughs, so yeah, I totally left that on a super high timer. Let's do a fat 20 seconds instead. 3 missions per cycle. Because one of the questions I had... Oh, I can... Oh, yeah, wait, hang on. Let me get me off the screen. Let me press the button. Boop! There we go. I also was late to starting stream because I was configuring this shit again. Once again, I've had to reconfigure everything on my goddamn PC. In order to get it all working the way I used to have it. Which includes my Stream Deck, which I got working and then immediately had my PC explode, so I've barely gotten to use it. Today will be actually one of the first streams I properly do. Right. So what this test was for was when I was watching Andor, I went, damn, I wonder how well the Star Wars mods work with Laughs, and it turns out shockingly well. So here we go. We've got this guy starting. Look at this. This guy starts up here, and yet he won't slam into the building on takeoff, which is genuinely shocking. If you look down here, Plain Guns mission. Let's see, who's got next? We got 2 more guys taking off. These guys are fucking sick as well. We'll catch up with that guy in a second, because if you watch these guys take off, they kind of take off and then swing backwards. It's really sick. These are, in armor terms, these are VTOL aircraft, technically. That's the way they work in-game. What a sick world out here. Alright, let's go find his buddy. Where are you? Here we go. Now, the other thing I've gotten these working so far is guns, as you'll be able to see. Because I haven't really fucked around with the bombs yet, but that's something I want to try today as well. Hello, did you guys get riddled? Oh my god, you're alive! How wounded are you? Let's see. You're not... Wow, you guys only sustained minor bruising from this? Oh no, you actually got cut up. Okay. The luckiest motherfuckers. There you go. The only thing I'm kind of sad about is the vehicle sounds in this mod are pretty fucked. In that when you're in the vehicle, you can hear the sounds pretty well, but outside, you don't hear them from very far away. You just hear the explosion, not the actual, like, pew of the laser, which is, annoying. God, that's fucking cool, though. I need to adjust it slightly, make it a bit faster, I think. But very cool to see X-Wings swooping in and, doing gun runs and whatnot. The main testing for this has actually been for bombing, because I've been configuring squadrons, which, fuck it, I'll show those off right now. Before we get into doing coding cleanup. So, here we go. I'll show the squadrons first. Old Yoon, thank you for the 61 months. Thank you very much for the sub. Right. So, the real thing I've been working on, the thing that's taken me so fucking long, is, please have a request. I've been without power for 3 hours. Can I have a cup of, can I have some of yours? Please, sir, a cup of electricity. I have Cooper's Brewery Original Pale Ale. Would you like this? I feel like that's better than power. That gives me power, if anything. Oh yeah, my name's fucked up right now, because I had to, again, fix my, what do you call it? Profile for armor. Okay, cool. So this is working here. This is a squadron launch. Now, 3 of these guys here, 3 of the 6, are launching themselves right now into a squadron attack, which means, here we go, a squadron bombing attack. There's going to be 3 of them. Now, it only works for bombing runs right now. Yeah, this is the auto takeoff system as well. Hurries them up to the runway. Moves them up faster, basically. This only works for bombing runs right now. But there is basically no reason I can just, like, I could just immediately add it to gun runs and rocket runs as soon as I've got it testing. Sorry, got it through testing. There we go, you guys are taking off. And they're going to form up at their squadron form-up point, which is always back from the airfield to give them more approach time. I also need to work on a squadron spawning system to get them into the airfields faster. And I also want to do a quick launch system that just puts them straight into the air. But that is going to be annoying to test as well, because I'm going to have to see it once. I remember building one for Hearts of Iron, the op we played as the fucking Germans. But it took forever to get the testing done properly. Let's see. We're also doing a guns mission, and a guns mission. Excellent. I might just get rid of those guys doing their guns missions. You know what, I'll let that guy have his fun. These 2 I'll get rid of, because they're just going to spoil the tracking otherwise. Alright. X-Wing Takeoff reminded me of the Battlefront games where you go straight from space battles to ground battles. Which Battlefront actually was that? Because Battlefront 2, you could. They were separate. Was that Battlefront 1? I don't... Because you couldn't go from space to ground battles. That's a misremembering. I know, I loved Battlefront 2. In the OG Battlefront 2, that was not a thing. Are you sure you're not just thinking of a game that didn't exist? Because I'm fairly certain it wasn't in Battlefront 1 either. Yeah. I think you're inventing something in your head that you wished was real, which I get it, but... Was in the PSP game? I don't think I ever played that, to be fair. Was that like a proper... Was that like an actual, like multiplayer thing? How would that work on the PSP? Surely that was just like a single-player game, right? That wasn't like... Or like a co-op at best, because how the... Could you play multiplayer on the PSP? I don't remember... Played it with friends. Could you do multiplayer on the PSP? God, this is making me think now. Hold on. Multiplayer PSP. Was it online? No, everyone's just saying co-op. Yeah, I guess you could just play it in co-op. I guess you couldn't really do it like... Oh my god, yeah, no, someone here is showing, like... I think they're showing the actual game. It's the Star Wars game. Hold on. Let me fucking show this on screen real quick. I think this is it. I think this is the game you might be thinking of, which I don't think I've ever seen. But that's all local over network kind of stuff. I'm shocked that this existed for the PSP. Must have been bots as well, obviously, but like, damn, that's fucking cool. It's weird how, like, it looks so different. You've got, like, a 4-segment health bar going on and some shit. And the graphics are just beautiful. But it really does just look like Battlefront. I don't know whether it looks like more like 1 or 2. I think that kind of looks more like Battlefront 1 on the PSP. That's crazy. Never knew about that game. Alright. Show game. Game show. Game show. Okay, good. So. Oh, wait. Here he did his gun run and we distracted. Alright, whatever. He's going for his landing. What's my favorite beer slash spirit? Beer would be Corona or Asahi. There's a few other beers I like, but those are the easiest ones to pick. Anyway, this is the Squadron. Oh, sorry, thank you for the 100 bits as well. This is the Squadron that we're following here today. These are the Bomber Boys. So they're taking a left flank approach as well. This is something else I've coded in. So the squadrons will potentially pick a different flank to approach from rather than always coming straight from the airfield. So in this case, they're swinging to the left, and this is going to be their final bomb run on approach. And because they're doing it as a squadron, they're going to pick targets kind of semi-intelligently, in the sense they're going to try and not aim for the same targets unless there is nothing else to aim for. And this is the guy who went away on the gun run. He's landing back down now. He's already done. Something else I want to add, something I will be working on probably in this stream, assuming I get through all of the housekeeping which I'm doing after this. I want to add it so the gun runs will repeat multiple times before they're, you know, they call it quits and go home kind of thing. Maybe rocket runs will be the only ones that'll really stick around. Alright. Bombers are on their approach. So now what I'm going to do is switch over to camera here. Oh god, now I gotta find him. Here they go. Alright. Disable the focus, speed up time. Okay, here we go. So, Bomber 1 starts dropping his payload. Bomber 2's dropping his payload as well. Bomber 3 must have already dropped his. And if we do this, there we go. We can see what an entire squadron can do. God, that's beautiful. Alright. Let's pop back in Zeus so I can see the casualties. Woo! Those are a couple of dead CSAT. Okay, so this vehicle is completely hollowed out. So is this one. Most of the crew's dead. This one's down as well. All the vehicles are actually disabled. They're not all detonated, but they're all disabled. All decrewed. This one, the crew's uncon. This one's decrewed as well. Good god, they wiped out pretty much all of it. Oh, this one's still moving though. There you go. One fella lived. The guys more in town had a better chance of surviving. A couple of them wounded though. This one's down. Oh, a bomb hit here. Oh yeah, right, I have debug mode on. So these, I forgot I had these. These are the bomb markers where they're aiming for. So your bomb was aiming here, and it hit just there, must have hit the fence. Where else? Bomb aiming here, hit there. Aiming here, hit there. Okay, I'm gonna remember to get rid of that as well. Let's mark that down as well. Remove bomb marker debug. There we go, I forgot to put that in. Okay. 7W8. Leave the comedy to the greats, buddy. Some of us need to work on our skills. Anyway, Beaker, I think it's 36 months. The aiming system in this mod is based on how much they know about the player location. Yes. So, everything is based off knows about, and specifically when the bombing run comes in, what they're checking for is if the side knows about the enemy to a certain point. If so, they become a valid target they can be marked with. There is basically multiple stages of identifying a target. When they first get called in, the spotter identifies a group. They go, alright, we're calling in on that target. When the support actually arrives, they would pick some more specific targets. They'll be like, oh, okay, so we know about, say, like, let's say they found out about a tank in the time it took for the, oh, hang on. That's an error. Let's take that. Save that for later. Basically, yeah, once they come in, they'll say, like, oh, is there any fresh targets that we can hit instead? And start targeting them as well. Okay. Well, 2 tests down. Let's get to the cleanup. So unfortunately at this point, what we now have to do, hit this button, I have to turn this, which is actually, I think I measured it, it's like 2,800 words or something. This is all like this is just the LAFS planning document. Actually, it's not even the only LAFS planning document. There's actually a whole folder of them, if I recall rightly. Yeah, there's many others, but they're a lot shorter. This is the main LAFS planning document. And I need to take... This is the changelog. This is stuff that officially I'm going to put in the release. This is stuff I now need to confirm and then put in the release. This is just further planning and testing. This is the current stuff I need to work on. And down here is just more ideas and more ideas for different mods, honestly, at this point. Some of these just stray out of the even scope of LAFS. Can you please try as F4 Phantoms? No. No, dude. That's not what I'm doing right now. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get to work on turning these into useful stuff. One of those working on my first armor mission? Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, I have an armor up at one point. So I use these a lot in my missions. The comments here. I have an armor up, which is specifically for, it's a roleplay op, and it is covered, drenched in these comments. Just, you know, every little idea and whatever and bits and pieces I've got to plan is all in there. Alright, so. Right now, we've got manual group assist, yep. The cast mission weight stuff. The distance. Oh, wait, I need to fix this as well. Okay. So, this part. Increase the distance. Alright, I need to check. I might make my code a little bigger, actually. But I need to check my bombing run code, and I need to check my squadron code, which I think is actually both in the same thing. Does this work with the Halo mod? Well, it works with any mods that match the vanilla naming class system. That's the word I was looking for. So go test it, and you'll find out. I don't know. It works as well as I can. Unfortunately, sometimes I've had exceptions because modders do wacky shit with their names. That's why I was testing Star Wars just now, and we found out that yes, in fact, the what do you call it? The X-Wing's guns count as a normal cannon run. Yes, by the way, for any VOD watchers, music will be muted on this because it's all copyrighted. And I don't really care. This is a coding stream anyway. Alright. I love reading notes like this. So good for myself. What's it? No, Beaker, you want to use 3D Enhanced, dude. 3D Enhanced is just 3D but better. I don't know what you mean by 3D seems to be superior. You want to use 3D Enhanced. Anyway, you're on a Bones like 26 months. Alright. Let us find. So, we want to find targeting. So, target. I think we're down about here. This is the flank picker. Past from me talking to future me notes and armor. Oh, a lot of that. Don't worry, some of my notes are just delirious. Anyway. Thought there was only the one 3D. They've forked that as well. Beaker, I have no idea what you're talking about. Threeden is the name of the editor. Your armor comes with Threeden. That's what Threeden is. Threeden Enhanced is just a mod that adds more stuff to Threeden. Anyway. Right. Okay. This is nearby range. Okay, here we go. So looking at nearby range. So it's 100 for a normal bomber. Do we want to buff it? We'll go... Having looked at it, we're going to go... 450 for a squadron, 150 for a normal bomber. So, let's mark that down. We then put in... Squadron bombing runs will search for... It's in a 450 meter radius instead. There we go. Cool. Alright, that one's fixed. Okay. Increase the distance individual targets will combine to a group target from 50 to 150 meters. Yeah, it's another thing I've done here. This will basically mean they'll group targets together better. Weight modifier based on the number of enemy aircraft present. Yes, that's another thing I added as well. So basically the system will now check, and if there's lots of enemy air in the air, it will call upon cap aircraft quicker. Where the hell is that? Is it on a plane, maybe? Targets air. Here we go. Air weight modifier. This is what I called it. Okay. So the air weight modifier is just targets air. Oh, right. No, sorry. The air weight modifier is based off the number of other targets they know. Right. So if a spotter can see 4 aircraft, it considers each aircraft a more high priority target to be shot down, rather than just worrying about one. There we go. Mentioned bar in the Discord. Yeah, it's beyond all reason. It's just an RTS game. I played it a couple times, but it's not my style. Is alright. Okay. Okay, I think we've got all of the changelog stuff checked. So now, I need to actually go through all my code and confirm this stuff here. Basically, everything here I need to check off and say, sweet, and then put it up to here. Alright. So, I had to check the bombing aircraft to recognize a target. Now, I'm pretty sure you have that. Mission to remove. No. What do we want? Recently targeted. Here we go. Okay, recently targeted time. Let's see. Okay, that's the only time here. So we get the variable. We set the variable, which is going to be... We're actually... Oh, we're not setting... Hold on. We're not setting this at any point. I don't think this is set up correctly. Yes, 70W8. This already exists, dude. This is not the stream for that. Go away. I am doing house cleaning on my code. I am not building random mods that would take months to make at the drop of a hat, and they already exist. Okay. Recently targeted timer is less than recently targeted check plus 30. Then enemy already recently targeted pushback. Okay. Right, so this would be fine, except I have just literally not set the recently targeted here, so this is the whole reason I'm checking this kind of stuff. Recently targeted, server time, yeah. So if that was, that comes in at 0 normally, if it was 30, coming at 60, That's... That's, yeah, no, okay, that is correct. Recently targeted. Mission remove. Okay. So what we want here is... Once it is actually targeted, let's see. Target center, no. Right here, okay. So 90% chance the target is already removed. We need to put the targeting part, I think, here. Yeah. So we grab this. First of all, is this the first? It is. Okay, let's put that as private. I love when I can tell that my code has been slapdash and I'm going to come back through and fucking clean it up. Ugh. Alright. So the problem is right now, basically, there is a timer that I'm placing on each unit when it gets targeted, and when another unit comes by to target it, it wants to check and see, has this guy been targeted in the last 30 seconds? If so, pick something else. Unless there's nothing else to pick, at which point we'll just double target him. The problem is, the code is correct, it's just I haven't actually set the targeting timer. So I just need to move this down, I think, to here. Alright. Well, actually, hang on. If he's being... Especially if he's being removed... Nearby enemies already targeted. Okay, so what we're going to do is here, we're going to slot in a new timer. Oh god. Thank you, Copilot. Please don't do that. Okay, recently targeted set. Okay. So we pick the time they get recently targeted. We go like this. We're going to go target center. Yep, there we go. Alright, so this means that once they get targeted by one of the units, they'll be marked as recently targeted. Their target center, which is just them. Yeah, good. It's just them from nearby enemies, rather. Which means when it gets picked up here, it'll get checked off again. Alright, cool. And then it's got a 90% chance to be removed from the targeting list, or to be a 10% chance to be retargeted. Laughs is full of shit like this, where there is simply a chance that something will happen, rather than it being guaranteed. For example, there is a 5% chance the bombs just won't be directed at enemies. They will just be dropped at the target. Which, to be fair, I'm going to have to mark here, reduce chance heavily without guided bombs. There you go. I need to, I want to work in unguided bombs, basically, for World War II stuff. Agadas, thank you for the 18 months. Ah, God, I need more beer. Alright. Let's check out that error I had as well while we're at it. So, we'll do the push in of this. Let's see. Cracking open a cold one. Goddamn right. I got all these left over from the party. They help me code. Okay. The core module code. I'll mark that down as well, because I can hit that at the same time. Just looking for Laugh's spotter class. Let's see. Where are we? These guys here. Spotter classes. So it's if spotter classes is nil. Right. Gotcha. Okay, there's an easy enough way to test that. Which is... What is the... Actually, let's do this real quick. open up my debug tools. There we go. Throw that there. Spotter class is West. Sniper is the class, but we are going to take crew instead. Log his class. Throw that into debug. Alright. So we'll start this. Alright. Fantastica. Thank you very much for the 4 months, mate. Thank you, thank you. 1 beer can, 1 line of code. Goddamn right. Buy a slab, write 24 lines of code, clock out for the day. The programmer life. Alright. Oh, yeah, I was actually meant to do something here, my bad. Let's see. Come on. Okay, good. Ah, shit, it already fucking caught him. Alright. Okay, I can do this with a script then, hold on. I have improved the start time and laughs as well. Where am I? Where's the fucking player character on this one? Isn't he, he's on the hill, isn't he? Nope. Where the goddamn am I? Expand all. Show me. I'm here. Okay. Alright. Let's throw down trigger in front of me. Condition true. On activation. No. Alright. B underscore crew underscore F, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was correct. Debug. Yep, sweet. Okay. Give me a crew. Alright, all going well. This should only make him the spotter. What's this song called again? It is called I Like the Way You Kiss Me by Artemis. Okay. Okay. Interesting. He didn't get picked up. Okay, there's no spotter groups here. Where's that? Is it because of lowercase f? Let me reset again and see what happens. It might be case matching. Here. Spotter classes. Yeah, match it exactly. Let's see if that was the reason. Teaching you not to overkill targets. Well, I've kind of already told them how squadrons work, which is new for the mod. But right now I'm really just cleaning house. And the stream gives me motivation to actually sit here and do it. Okay, there we go. It was just case matching. Full one. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so that I can now write up as a confirmed. So, if the spotter classes are preset by the mission maker, the module will not check the units synced to it and will simply use the provided values instead. The variable for this is an array of class names, e.g. Equals B underscore crew underscore F. There we go. Alright, cool. Right, the bombing check. That is definitely something we should look into, so let's roll back to do that. Let's also have a look at this code real quick. 337 was where my problem was. What's happening here? Oh, that's spotter cycle. 337 of the bombing run. Here. Squadron list. Right, so it was going around... Okay, it was an aircraft being deleted. This is annoying. Not noble. Thank you, the raid, mate. Don't know why you'd raid the sleepiest stream of all time, but who knows? Welcome on in. What were you streaming? My current theory for what's going on here is they're being deleted in here, obviously. And there's nothing for them to actually detect by the time they start trying to append it back here. So how the fuck am I going to run this? Sup, not an oval. What were you streaming? So I had an error. I had an error here as well. Factorio. God, I love that fucking game. So it's asking for the squadron list. Let's go back through this. So squadron list is X. So units X select 0. Let's go back through and find what the squadron list is actually assigned as. Ooh, I could check it with squad test var 2. I love having these test variables around the place. Squadron list. They say it is just a list of the planes. Oh, I love seeing this code. This is completely fucked. Figure it out. Excellent. Thank you, myself. Well, God, I think that's something we need to fix this. Hold on. Where are we going to put this? Put this down in the fix, because this isn't even something I need to mark down in the changelog. Alright. Fix. Type nothing. At 337 in plane bomb mission. Alright. Good. Made that note for myself, because this is going to be a bitch to fix. Let's test this one first instead. That being the check for the bombing target. If that goes ahead without a hitch, then we can focus on the next problem. I'll go through all of that stuff, because I'm foreseeing this error that I've gotten as a massive pain in the dick to fix. But also, probably not a game-breaking error either. Just a performance one. I don't even know if it would be performance, because surely if they're deleted, it's just an error. It's just annoying, really. Well, let's do the next test. So, bombing aircraft should recognize the target has been targeted recently. I should pick another target if possible. Okay. So in order to test this, what we're going to have to do is watch a bombing run. We're going to watch a bombing run and test its victims to see if they've been recently targeted. That is the plan. Alright. I really should fix that one fucking APC that detonates at the start of every round. Anyway. Let's get recently targeted. Lafsavar recently targeted. Okay. This. What we're going to do is system chat. Yep. String. Cool. 0. Alright. So we expect to see it start. Excellent. You are not part of the bombing run. You are not part of the bombing run. The rest of you are. Let's give you guys a helping hand to get you up in the air. Alright, excellent. All the bomber boys are in the sky. They should pick their target in a second. I should do a formation as well. But those are hard to see with aircraft, unfortunately, in armor. What formation are they taking? Echelon left. Alright. Nice swing here. Okay. So we have the bombers coming in. We want to pick wherever their red icons start appearing. Okay, hold on. Aha, yes! Targeted! Beautiful. Alright. We managed to confirm that. And we get to watch a beautiful bombing run as well. Good God. Good God. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Alright. Let's put that in. Added a check for bombing aircraft. Recognize that a target has been targeted recently and they should pick another target if possible. Good. Alright. Next, reduce the startup delay and cycle time to improve the odds of catching aircraft before they start rolling down the runway. Would still recommend mission makers set their parked airbase to 0% fuel. I think that's all correct. Let's just check that out. Code-wise. Okay. Reduce the startup delay. Where are we? Delay timer is only 3 on group scan. No, do I even bring that down to 2? The better I scan them, sorry, the faster I scan them, the better. Group scan. Let's see. If delay timer is nothing, delay timer is 2. Why? I suppose I should add a custom delay timer. Add a custom delay timer. Now, hold on. Are we going to put it in this thing? Oh, no. Hold on. We actually haven't put it down here yet. Where are we? This thing. Support group global settings. Do I... Just wondering, like, I'm not sure. Maybe better make it like a dedicated variable for the delay timer, so that mission makers could control it. So right now it's just this. Hold on. Let me look at the modules real quick. Trigger activated. Let me test that. Because if so, condition, no, hold on. 10 by 10. Activation blue 4 equals present. Hold on, boop. Blue 4 is present. Okay, don't care. Alright. Sync that. Good. Play from here. Alright. If this works, then I don't need to worry about making a complex delay timer. Okay, good. So far, so good. Move into here. Hello. Oh, he gets vanished. And... Come on, laughs. Laugh starts. Good. Alright, sweet. Excellent. Ow, my fucking ears. Alright, so I'm not going down a custom... Actually, no, sorry. We'll add a custom delay time, but a very simple one. Here goes the coding. I'm running low on beer. I need a second beer, definitely. I'm losing inspiration. Alright. We can do that pretty easily. If you're streaming code and modding, should you stream it in the games category or the software category? I think the games category. I think the only time you should stream it in the software category is if you're just writing your own software, you know? I'm still working in Armor. Debug, no. Here, let's... Where do we want to slot this in? Probably right before, yeah, right after the support side, cycle time. No. Right after cycle time. So, startup delay. Right here. Put this, call it startup delay. And actually... Here, change that to 1. The delay timer here only applies to these guys, right? Yeah, let's change it here. There's a dedicated software category. Yeah, like I said, if you're doing like normal software, yeah, that's what it's for. The average person wouldn't want to watch that, while the Stylus communities love looking numbers. I don't think they watch me butcher a mod. I mean, ultimately, Twitch categories, I'll be so for real as a Twitch streamer, don't really fucking matter. Like, sure, the only time a category truly matters as a Twitch streamer is if you can be at the top of that category. All other points is just irrelevant. It's like, yeah, okay, you can be in a category, like one category or the other. Ultimately, it won't really make a fucking difference. The main difference is if you're at the top of a category, so when someone clicks on it and goes, who's streaming this game? And they see that I'm number 1, or they see that, you know, some other person is fucking number 2. Like anyone who's in like the top row, yeah, you get like a little boost out of that. Anything else? Irrelevant, basically. Twitch sucks at discovery. YouTube, on the other hand, much better. Right. Startup delay. So. Put like that, yeah. Startup delay. Let's put this in here. Startup delay. Put 2 seconds in by default. Okay, so now the delay timer comes from the module, which we will mark down. Let's see. But you know what? Fuck it, let's just keep it at 1. There's no reason to make it much slower than that. Okay, stop delay 1. Hello, everyone. Means someone can use it if they want, but I'm unlikely to use it most times, since the performance really doesn't impact it. If I sent you the mod, do you think you want to take a look on updates? Probably not. I don't play Stellaris mods, really. I've only very rarely dipped into them. And, honestly, I just prefer vanilla. Right. Okay. Debug's done. Delay's good. Okay. Add a custom startup delay to the main spotter module. Which will halt the running. Oh, wait, the group scan is it's a call at first, right? And then second time it's a spawn, right? Gotcha. Which will halt the running of the group type assignment until the the delay has passed. Recommend for normal used to just leave this at 1. Or even 0. Cool. Aircraft have to have their fuel removed to remain stationary if startup is delayed. Cool. Alright. Next problem. Let's see. Star Squads are fun, like the one that adds close to a gigabyte of images of Dr. Gregory House from House. I did see that one, actually. That one is very fun. Man needs more beer. I got one in a sec. Let's get 2 more lines done. Okay. Increase minimum speed to be returned once landed. Let's check that. Speed of aircraft minus 20. Let's check out the other bombing run stuff real quick. Make sure that's actually true across the board. Plane cast cap. Good. That's all of them. All right. Let's check what we set it to. 20. Good. 20. 20. It was 16 before, which was too slow. Okay, that's good, so we can mark that down. Speed to retire aircraft after landing to 20 kmh. Good. Okay. Change how spotter groups receive their behavior and combat modifications. They will only change when initially assigned as a spotter group. Yes, I think that's true as well. Let's make sure of that. We want to look for combat mode. Spotter modifiers enabled. Need to figure out where that is listed as well. Okay. Now, let me look at that. Still can play Helldivers 2 one of these days? You mentioned the Discord? Yeah, I want to play Helldivers 2 because I want to try the new update. But no one's exactly, you know, screaming to go do it. It's Helldivers, you know. We've played it before. Maybe it's being done in group scan, actually. Maybe that's where I moved it to. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so frozen group, it won't disable that. Good night, Vop. A man. Spotter Overwatch. Still moving, yep, good. Enable, sorry, spotter modifiers enabled. There we go, Jesus. Mode strong stealth. Right, this is them being allowed to stay in vehicles as well. So that's all fine. Spotters do work now out of vehicles, which is good. That was a big change I wanted to add. I should test if they work out of helicopters. I'm actually going to test that right now. Let me save Air 3. Air 3, good. Obliterate this. Obliterate these. Good. Where is the spotter? Yeah, you. Okay, I'm down there, good. Alright, let's get a little bird. Like so. Throw a couple of these guys in. Good. Okay. Now, all going well, that chopper should spot and call in the enemy target. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's... Boop. Oh, hello. Delay timer. What's happening here? Undefined variable in spotter cycle delay timer. Oh, right, because I haven't actually updated the thing yet. Shit. That might break everything. Oh, it will. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to recompile the mod real quick, I think. Do mod work on some of the World War II mods like IFA? Yeah. I've already tested some of those. Well, not the mods. I've tested Spearhead, which is just literally IFA, but better. Let's see. Alright, let's get rid of the stupid Russian one over here. Where are we? Nuke. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to quickly reset the mod. I'm just going to have to update the modules, basically, because I made that change. So that should be fine. Just going to Auto 4. Recompile the mod, and then we reboot, and that should work. Where are my armor tools? There we go. We reboot, I'll have to grab myself another beer. Okay, mods updated. Let's see. Make sure those are correct. Increase the minimum speed to retire aircraft. Yes. Change how spotter groups receive their behavior and combat modifications. They will only change when initially assigned as a spotter group. Good. Hello, Zoran. How you doing? Okay, so helicopter spotters explanation, and also spotter modifier explanation. There you go. All right, cool. We'll load those up. All right, I'm gonna grab my replacement beer and update the title as well, and then we'll carry on. God damn, get off my chair. There we go. Fucking headphones. Ugh. A second Cooper's Pale Ale has hit the stream. Ugh. Alright. Let's see, which one do we got? Oh, we got the blown up AT-8. Sorry, AAT, rather. It's AAT? I think. What the fucking name of these tanks? Play some Helldivers tomorrow? I wanted to edit tomorrow, is the main thing. What's we got going on? Yeah, I mainly just have editing then. I could potentially do it. Depends on, you know, time of day and who's up, who else is around for it, rather. But ATT, yeah, there you go. Was it? No, was it an AAT? Hold on. Pretty sure it was an AAT, wasn't it? So, Young Scrolls. Next song. Yes, it was AAT. Right. There we go. But yeah, we can do it Thursday instead. Thursday could work, but I think Thursday would be Friday. The fuck is this music? Okay, right. Jesus, calm down, music. Anyway. Right. Yeah, Thursday should be better. I'm happy, like, I'm not super opposed to it tomorrow, but also I'd really like to actually get some editing done. I'll see, you know, it depends on how I feel in the morning kind of thing. Right, test air 3. Here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. Okay. Oh, wait, we gotta update the beer counter. Hold on. Let's see. Let's also check and see this. Let's see. How long have you worked on this mod? Fucking ages. Interesting. They aren't being detected as spotters. Oh, because it's still doing the crew thing. Oh, thank God I checked that. All right. Right, let's fix the, yeah, get rid of that. Good. Let's fix the text real quick. Here we go. Having 2 beers. There we go. New title. Now you can refresh to see that. Cadian's accepting applications, by the way. I mean, we haven't accepted any recently, but the form is always there. Right. Let's see if this works. I should also put the name at the top of the update real quick. Oh my god, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh good, the spot is working. Alright. Squadron. Laughs Squadrons update. There we go. Good. Alright, let's see if this actually pulls in any mission with this target. Oh, I spotted them. Do it. Have they got a target? Did they, no joke, just get shot out of the fucking air? That's astounding. Okay, incredible, amazing. Good God. Oh, excellent. Okay, they are still getting shot to pieces. Oh, the guy did get killed. But the squadron did work. Excellent. I'm going to launch these guys into the sky to speed them up. Well, there's actually 2 separate squadrons. That's cool. They both on a 2. I don't know, because the markers are overlapping. Excellent. Get in the sky. Alright, let's just watch these bombing runs complete. I want to see them work. Okay, one's going for a left flank. What's the other one doing? Going for a center. So one's a 3, one's a 2. It's 3. Oh, he's wedge. Alright. This is gonna be fucking sick, because they're gonna hit this thing at roughly the same time. Hey, Glandy, how you doing, mate? Be real, only 6+ veers will actually okay. Look, 2's a start, alright? Check this. They're about to hit this at the same time. This would be cool. God, that's fucking awesome. And the other bombs come in as well. That's just fucking cool. Oh, I love coding. Holy hell. They have nuked every single fucking known enemy position. Even this guy got nuked. He get hit. I can actually see where the bomb aiming beam went. Oh yeah, that was fucking sick. Hey, you lived. Nice. Whoa. Did a jet go down? What? No. I'm astounded at what the AI can pull off sometimes, honestly. I love what the Arma AI can do. This is real, this is actually happening. This is just 2 planes landing together. Oh my god. Holy shit! Are they gonna survive? This is absurd if they make it down. The fact that they have not detonated yet is absurd. What the fuck? The whole squadron landed behind them as well. Oh my god, they're gonna taxi all the way down. They might explode when they turn here for the taxi. Let's see. Oh! Oh! I didn't think that was possible. That's crazy. I didn't even code this. The AI just does this for fun, I guess. Well, they're parking. Weirdly enough, they're meant to stop and retire themselves as these guys will be. What's this? These guys will, like, retire and disappear. See? Oh, so that's where that's happening. I learned some more information. The type nothing error. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so the type nothing error is happening when they're landing. That was actually helpful to watch. It happens when planes landing and being deleted storage. There we go. How did they not explode? Genuinely, the gods of armor protected them. That was absurd. I was expecting them to explode on touchdown. Alright. Let's check out the spotter modification stuff, and we'll see if we're going to change anything else. Oh, the less I seem to care. Yeah. Right, we want to change allow spotter overwatch to... not allow spotter... Oh, wait. Coding screen again. There we go. Weapon to surpass Metal Gear. The baby A10s. Alright. We need to change this to... What did I call it? Disable spotter repositioning. Right. So we want to go back to here. And go... Enable spotter repositioning. Okay. Okay. So this one's going to be... Sorry, this one here is going to be changed to enable spotter repositioning. Next time I refresh the mod. Modify spotters groups. Okay, let's put these in. So, groups can now spot from within vehicles, land and air. Actually, let's make sure... Sorry, this is what testing is for. Let's make sure they can spot from inside of land vehicles as well. Let's stick them... Oh, you know what's fucking sick, by the way? Oh, I don't actually have it because I didn't turn on the DLC, but there's one of the DLCs for Armor, the new... I think it's Reaction Forces. Adds, like, a bunch of variants of the MATV, this vehicle, but with just, like, cannons and shit on it. It's fucking awesome, this thing. So what we're going to do here, what we're going to do is just move these guys over. Stick them into this vehicle and show that spotters can be in vehicles as well. And if that works, we're good. You over that way, great southern land. Let's put shuffle on. Let's no. Good kid, maybe, I don't know. No. Here we go, excellent song. Perfect for this. Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove. Alright. Let's see. Oh, good, he's already called in a plain guns mission. Alright, sweet. So So spotter vehicles work as well. Alright, excellent. And have improved behavior to remain inside of them during combat. You can have mobile or protected. Facts. Sorry. Spotters. Or aerial spotters. Now, obviously, I would love to add drone spotting as well. That is something else I'd have to code, though, because it is going to have to be like a manually coded thing. Armor's drone stuff is a bit weird. Let's put that in the code list, actually. Down to here. Oh, no, already spotted drone support. Already got it in. Good. All right. The core spotter module now lets you control whether or not all spotter groups have their behavior modified by default, or if they are allowed to reposition as part of their spotting orders. This does not mean that they will stand still if in contact, but rather that LAS will not order them to move. Good. All right. All right. We have removed, next up, the drone minimum range check. So how are we going to get to that? That's, oh wait, coding, good. So the drone minimum range check, that is going to be under valid weight support, probably. Range adjustment. Ooh, I love this song. Yeah, it is. Here we go. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so the drone minimum range support is done. Ladies on the loft, first. Zelda, led for my car, will quench your thirst. This is a song about Zelda. It's actually about the guy from Skyward Sword, I think. Ugh. Ugh. Go. Hero, Linkum Chad. Groose, that's his name. Alright. Remove the drone operator minimum range check for friendlies. It was so small as to be irrelevant regardless. So small as to be irrelevant and simply reduced performance. Drone operator range increased from... Actually, let's see. What are we doing? How have we done... Let me see how I've done this. Increased from 100 to 150. Yeah, let's do it like that. Increased from 1.8k to... Do I increase it to... Fuck it, I'm going to make it 2.5 kilometers. Let's actually see. Do some quick measuring on the map. From here to Galati, how far is that? 700 meters. Okay, let's see. Measure from here. So that's about the range of a drone group? It's a little far. I think 2 kilometers is probably better for an armor map. In reality, drones can go much, much further, but this kind of means that drone groups are stepping on the toes of mortar groups less. Oh. Goose is getting loose. Goose is getting loose. Come on. Okay. Select second point. Abdera. So that's 2,000. So from here to here... Let's see. If I had, like, drone guys in the center of Kavala, how far could they fire? Maybe 2 kilometers is short. Yeah, 2.5, I think. Alright. It is a pretty big range, but... Yeah, it's probably best. Alright. Gooseland Cruise, cause this Groose is getting loose. Loosey Groose. Alright. So we change that there. Drone operator range increased. Sorry. Drone operator range increased from 1.8 kilometers to 2.5 kilometers. Good. Okay. Added in a simple max mission per cycles variable. I did, in fact, do that. It's just not into you. I've actually already tested this as well. So now what I've got here, if I click this away, I've got a max missions per cycle thing, pretty much. Well, basically, I'm just make sure. Good, okay. Basically, every cycle, there will only be as many successful missions as this thing. Oh yeah, all the tooltips are broken, by the way. Ignore them. They are not done yet. I have to go through and do all the tooltips. But yeah, here, this is going to be how many missions can get triggered per cycle. So you could have a situation where you've got like 20 spotter groups in the front, and you're only allowing, say, 2 missions per cycle. So if we had this set to, say, 300, every 5 minutes, you would only be able to call in 2 fire missions, but they would almost be guaranteed to be called in because there's so many spotter groups. You could also do, say, I think the set is 180 is the recommended. Wait, it's 300? 300 is 5 minutes, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right. So the recommend I have is 180. Press time for us in the chat. Oh, shit. Gotcha. I'll check it out later then. Hopefully sometime soon. Yeah. We was going to play the other day, and it did not work out timing-wise for us. But I heard apparently you don't get the CF guys until Super Earth anyway. So I'm kind of waiting for Super Earth as well. So I hope. Anyway. Okay, max missions per cycle variable. Let's adjust this. This will mean that even if you have 20 valid spotter groups with 20 valid support groups, only the max mission count. Put that to 3. No. Max mission count. We called in each cycle. This is another method to control the pace of AI using their fire support. Okay. Yep, I mean, that's pretty correct. Oh, hey, that's something I already fucking covered here. This one, the helicopters stuff. Mounted spotters. Actually, no, I'll put this afterwards anyway. Most vehicle-based units, mounted spotters, artillery, tanks, mobile AI now have unload in combat AI behavior disabled by default, and then rain and mobilized vehicle AI-enabled behavior. Behavior-enabled, rather. Good. Oh, wait, I just realized the code isn't up. My bad. I do kind of like this, though. I also have the ability to do this. Wee. I can make myself appear and disappear. But yeah. I'm actually glad to have a functional fucking Stream Deck now. I've had this sitting on my desk for so long and just haven't enabled it to work. God. Okay. So pushing once clear, what we got next? Global support settings. Yeah, that's going to have to go towards the top. The young and alive. We have to put put info about squadrons here. Haven't finished the squadrons yet, but you know, that's for later. I'm gonna put this as like fixes / updates, maybe. Okay. Okay. Drone operators, yep. Added a weight value. Change the name of the modules. Improve the core modules code. Add the check for the bombing aircraft. Reduce the start delay. Add a custom start delay. Increase minimum speed, yep. Change our spotter groups. Spotter groups now spot within vehicles. The core spotter group allows you to modify with all spotters that behavior. Cool. Alright. So let's check out this top one we just added in. Global support settings allow mission makers to manually customize the weight of each type of fire mission and enable certain group behaviors. Which is true. This has been a heavily requested thing, and I am glad to actually have it operational myself. So we've got the support side here, the different modifiers for every type of mission that can be picked, the artillery group ammo. Now this is something we actually have to test. So I'm going to have to put here, arty group ammo stuff. There we go. We need to test drone operator groups and artillery groups. And these CAS missions as well. Things that we can get rid of. Okay, so let's check out... Let's put the artillery ammo at, say, 7. And we'll put the drone operator ammo... at... We'll say 5 per. Okay. And then... Hang on, who's our drone operators? Drone controller. Oh, wait, no. You're our drone controller. Alright. So we put down these 3 guys here. They should show 15. And then over here, we're going to put a mortar group, which should show 7. Double-decker bus crashes into us. To die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. I love male manipulator music. What a good song. Alright. If this works, we know that that is functioning. And I can mark that off as well. This is probably such a big update, because I just know there's going to be new bugs I'm introducing here and there. Never goes out, there is a light and it never goes out. Alright, system chat, string, this, get variable, laughs underscore var underscore support ammo, I think? Fuck, hold on. Also, they're already firing their shit, god damn it. Hold on, I gotta figure out what the fuck to call this thing. Drone group type. Is it under here? Drone group type. No. Maybe it's in original group scan? Oh, Undertale. Let's turn this down a little bit. Let's see if I like that. Still, good song though. Do 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 do. Where the fuck am I gonna find it? Probably to the drone group scan bit here. Yeah. Oh, it's support ammunition. That's the term. Okay. Support ammunition. Motherfucking 0? That does not make any sense. Okay, that's -5. Oh, okay, so he's not been set his ammunition yet. That's interesting. Wait, no, is that being assigned to the... It's to the object, that's why. Hold on. There we go. Good, that's 7. That's 10. Presumably because they sent 5 drones. I can't see it, it's obscured by something else. Oh, well, the AI shot all of these drones down, though. Love to see that. There you go. But you are indeed 7. What are you now? Now that you're firing. You're now 6. Good. Okay, so that works correctly. Let's check on these drone boys a second time. Ugh. But that should mean that we have adjusted and fixed the way these groups' ammo checks work. Here we go. Yes, okay, so there's 15 ammo because there is 3 drone operators. If there was less drone operators, they'd have less ammo. So you can now control how many drones each squad has, basically. Attack squadron. Echelon right. Some other kind of... Oh, mortar fire, I think, yeah. Lane guns. Come on, pull a drone mission in. You know you wanna. Oh. Oh, yeah? There we go. Drone Boys just launched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drones. And shockingly, they are all dropper drones. The odds of that is pretty fucking low. A lot of mortar drones. There you go. The reason why they're flashing purple, by the way, is that's their protection system. That's them switching to civilian, or to captive, rather. Every now and then, so the AI will hopefully not just instantly shoot them down. Ah, the spotters have been hit by a couple of grenades, I see. Let's see if any of these drones make it. Is this transferable to Armor Forger? Not easily. I would have to rewrite a lot of the code, because the code I'm running in Armor is SQF, and Forger does not use SQF. Additionally, a lot of this relies on good AI, and Forger does not have good AI. Oh, there goes one drone. So most of what I'm doing just isn't possible. The systems just don't exist in the Forger. I would have to code them all from scratch, and, lol no. Oh! Okay, only one drone is still remaining. Is it gonna make its run? Oh, I think it may have already been hit. No? Oh no, it might make it. Oh, it's still going. It is tracking its target as well. It's targeting its infantry in the field. Come on, drone. I believe in you. Come on. That'll be No, did you get shot? Oh, he's gonna make it! Come on. This will be an amazing mortar if you drop this. Please, drone boy. Please target him. Fuck his day up. Wait, it land. Oh. No, did he fucking stop tracking him? Oh, fuck! Oh, hi, A10. I think he stopped tracking him. I think because he kept running. Bugger. Alright, well, that's a broken drone. Shame. Damn it. I've seen that too often. Why you stop tracking him? You should. Let's see. Yeah, no, he just didn't move forwards far enough. Damn. He would have dropped it otherwise. Let me look into that. I haven't seen those too often. Has Mimi said anything about ARM before? They announced it with like an orchestra, but don't think that means quite so much, I'll be honest. Alright. Anyway. Let's check this out. So, we can now go over to here and say that this stuff is in fact working. It's the artillery group ammo and this. Let's write those up. So, global support settings. Let's you set the ammo storage of artillery port groups. What settings? Let's you set the ammo of each individual drone operator. Operator support groups now get their total amount of drones by counting number of drone operator class names they have, and fuck, how do I say it? Timesing? How do I write this? Times by the ammo storage of each operator. There we go. Alright, sweet. Let's just make sure as well, something I just thought of. Missions. Request resupply. Let's make sure that the drone guys are actually resupplying the correct amount of Here we go, drone operator head count. Yeah, good. Okay, I already configured that. Good, I'm smart. I already did my job. Sweet. Okay, this... Yep, that's fine. Put that in here. Improved bombing missions so that they can drop multiple types of bombs in one run, as well as mixing cluster with normal HE. That is all true. I know that that works, but I'm going to go check out and make sure, just to confirm to myself. Bombs, yes. Bombs, we cycle through from 1 to bombs, yep. Cycle through, attacks with all of them, seizes their cluster. Cool, yeah, I know. I did that one already. I did a lot of testing on that one, because that one took for fucking ever. Bombs lose guidance at 50 meters now and guide slightly slower. Okay, right. So we need to do some bombing testing. I know about this. Hold on, because I can get something else. There we go. Hang on, I have some notes down here. Here are my notes about bombing, actually. There we go. Actually, tell you what. I'll put that remove bomb marker debug at the bottom. Okay. There we go. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to figure out why the bombs are losing guidance at... not losing guidance at 50 meters, rather. So let's go watch some bombing runs. We need to open Air 2. Obliterate you. Good. The trigger. Good. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we are basically just going to watch the bombers drop bombs and then, you know, zoom in on them and watch them as they fall. Actually, before they do that, let me put some code in real quick. Yes, okay. So, for the guided part here, I want you to do this for me. System chat string. Get the position of the projectile, then system chat string. Position of the projectile less than 50. So this should say true when it cancels. Wait. I think I figured out the problem almost immediately, in fact. I think this is meant to be more than 50. I think? Hold on, wait, no. Oh, no, this is just... I think I fucked this entirely here. Projectile alive and... Yeah, it's going to be more than 50 and projectile while alive. Yeah, this is just wrong. Okay. So that, hopefully, the changes here will help there. So that's going to say... Should say false most of the time. When it's beneath 50, it should stop guiding. Okay. And at 110, you trigger. That's fine. The only problem I see is maybe if it flies past, it doesn't trigger the cluster. It really should. Okay, let's run this through for now. Now we've got that testing set up. Single player, let's go. So the goal here is to watch the bombs very closely as they fall. Any fun single player games you've been playing lately? No. I don't think of anything I've played. Oh, Badlands Crew. But that was on stream as well. Alright. Wow, give me a size 2 squad. Alright, fuck. Okay, we're just gonna wait for these guys to get up in the air, which, by wait, I mean I'm throwing them in the fucking sky. Go. Alright, these are the guys we're gonna watch bomb. I'm just persistent, baby. What can I say? Negative emotions, it's true. I wanna be like her. Wanna be good to you. Making this last video. So, alright, I gotta slow it down. Wish I had friends to play together with. Yeah. Apparently, public Stellaris isn't the worst. Especially if you do it through like a Discord. But, I agree, it's much better to play with friends that you can roleplay and joke with and whatever. Okay, now. These guys better start dropping their bombs. So what I need to do is follow these bombs down. Okay, good. I've got the readout in the bottom left there. It's going to update on the bombs as they fall. It's the bomb being boosted towards its target, which is clearly down here. Okay, we're still seeing false, 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 false. Good. False. We are approaching, let's see, 133. 2087, this will be this bomb here. Let's see. Ooh. Good. 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 Okay. Alright, that is overall, I think, made the bombs a little less hyper accurate. Oh no, this one's still definitely fucking hit. Let's see. That one shot long. These ones are a bit inaccurate. That's good. Jesus Christ, they fucking wiped everyone in there. This one missed by that much. Where's this one? I don't see the aiming marker for it. This one was aiming here. The bomb hit here. Overall, I can say that's a pretty good success. So the bombs now lose guidance at 50 meters and guide slightly slower. So we do still want to rework the bombs to being between guided and non-guided as well, but at least we can mark off the bombs are working correctly now. Okay. More beer. Alright. Oh, and it's the deleting stuff again. Alright. Fix that in a sec. For now, though, we can push this up. Bombs lose guidance at 50 meters now and guide slightly slower. Slower towards their targets. This makes them slightly more inaccurate and less likely to make last-second course corrections. There we go. Stop tracking earlier, randomly inaccurate. There's an offset system. I'm dumb. I love talking to myself. I love when I'm like, I should make an offset system, and then I looked at the code and realized I already made an offset system. I'm so fucking smart. Yep, figured that out. Why are the bombs spinning? They aren't. Cool. Alright, so that is all done. Yeah, I've gone through pretty much all of this part, at least. That's one giant pile. Oh, wait, I realize I'm not revealing it. There we go. That's one giant pile of code down. A few more things to fix. Ugh. Okay. Double the radius for aircraft attack waypoints. I think that is true, did I not? Let's see. Waypoint completion radius. Yeah, down here. I'm pretty sure I did that. Did I do that for everything? Let's check, like... I don't have any plane cap missions. Let's do... plane rocket mission. What are we looking at here? Oh, much smaller completion radius for the rocket mission. I'm gonna increase that across the board, I think. Let's close out most of these. Hold on, where's the... Hold on, what is the close all button? Close all. Visual Studio. What's the button for this? Alt WL, apparently. Does that work? Did not work. The fuck do they mean by that? Window close all documents. Is it? Again. I love... Oh, God. You know what? This must just be from years. Yeah, it's from 2013. I love that kind of shit. Is this a mix of Showdown? This is a remix of... yes, Project Wingman Showdown, but synthwave. What is the... Okay, right click. Ah, it's close all. Control K W. Right, okay, sweet. That was what I was looking for. Alright, let's pull open all of the plane missions. Here we go. And we want to look at the completion radius in all of them. Okay. Completion radius there is fine. Flank picker is fine. 250, 250, 200, 200. Which one's this? Cap mission. Complete radius to 250. CAS mission, we'll do 250 as well. Okay, approach 250. Next one will be 200. Last one will be 100 for the guns mission. Cheat. We'll go 50. Yeah, 250, 150, 50. Cool. And then same for rockets. 250, 150, 50. Means that bombs have a wider approach overall. Rockets and guns have got to go tighter, but that is going to behave better overall. So, I'm not going to say doubled, I will say increased. Increased the radius for aircraft attack waypoints due to some jets being able to turn enough to catch them. Good. Apparently, at some point, I fixed a takeoff teleportation bug that was... Thank you, Doja Cat in German. Was reducing performance. I don't remember when I did that, but I will believe myself and say that I did. Excellent. Increased the scan range and improved the likelihood to trigger submissions in the CAS mission. CAS mission is still intended as a last resort for when your aircraft is unable to trigger any of the other more important missions. Other more controlled mission types. Okay. If you could choose any DLC, Stellaris DLC, which one would you choose? What do you mean by that? Choose in what regard? If I could choose a DLC, I choose a DLC, I guess. What? Pretty much Big Country. Yeah. Even better is when I've clearly been coding while fucking, you know, intoxicated, and then I come back through my code, and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? What was I doing here? What was the plan? Are we making variables with dead ends and shit? No, let's make sure. No one's texted me. Nope. Okay, we're good. Sup, Storm Gecko. Okay. We finished the scan range stuff. Yeah, we finished that entire brick. I think at this point, we now go down to the fixed line. Own self is in the group list for attack. Yes, we did fix that. Group list is still fucked. Fix that. Had the wait timer skip everyone else who is there too. Yep, that works as well. Squadron distance variable. Did I add that? Actually, I suppose I should start adding in squadron information here. Added. Squadron. Here we go. Good second. Aircraft squadron attack. Let's say fire support missions. An entire squadron of aircraft will form up and launch a simultaneous attack. Hold on. That's not how you spell simultaneous, isn't it? It's simultaneous I've written right there, isn't it? Yes, there we go. That's how you spell it. Simultaneous attack on a grouping of targets. They will potentially... Sorry, they will form behind the airbase the leader leaves from. Will pick either a direct route or a left or right flanking route, and then proceed to attack as an entire group. Group before breaking off and heading back to their airbase. Okay. I'm going to put the rest of the info as follows here. If you're going to play one Stellaris DLC, what would you... I mean, that's... I wouldn't. Like, there is no one Stellaris DLC. The most correct answer would be, like, Utopia, I think. But you can't just play one Stellaris DLC. That's not how Paradox games work. It'd be like saying pick one DLC for Hoi 4. It's like, well, I can't really do that because they all add different features that intertwine with each other. It's like, no one's ever going to say La Resistance, of course, but if you're a multiplayer player, you really want La Resistance because collab governments are essential for not having to march in through, like, someone's entire fucking country. Alright, enough. Not time for that. Cord hell. But yeah, not something you could really answer. Okay. The form behind the air base, the leader from, former director, cool. Okay. What was the next thing I was putting here? Squad distance variable. Right, okay. Where is that? Is that under spotter module? Right. So I'm going to put here, added a squadron minimum goal and formation distance to the spotter module. This will attempt to... Oh, wait. I wonder, should I put them on the support module instead? Pull open the spotter core. What we're looking for is squadron minimum goal. Here, this stuff. It does basically just set itself as a variable. Yeah, I could put this in the other one. Squadron minimum goal, yeah. Yeah, let's put those into the, let's move these across the module. It'll be better to put it in the other one, less cluttered. To the, where are we? Global, what settings? What's the name of that module again? It is global support group settings. There we go. Better name it like that. Global support group settings. This will attempt to... Sorry. This will let you assign a minimum size of squadron. Squadron that, regardless of target size, the... will attempt to form. Now, regardless of target size, will be formed for a strike mission. The distance, so the formation distance, rather, is how far a squadron leader will search for wingmen to join. The maximum size of a squadron, regardless, is 8, I think. Let me check. It's actually 10. If it's less than 10. Yeah. Is 10 aircraft. If the target is big enough to warrant it. There we go. Okay. So let me assign, okay. farthest one really would join. The maximum size is 10 regardless. Okay, so we now need to go to support global settings. Take the spotter module as well. And we're basically just going to cut out... where are we? These two. So cut out formation distance and minimum goal. Good. And then we're going to put them into here. And where are we going to put them in? We're going to put them in underneath the drone operator ammo, I think. Okay. I know, Maury, I used to listen to you, but not right now. Not your vibe. Sorry. Okay, down here. Squadron minimum goal. Squadron formation distance. Sweet. I should check the formation distance, actually. Ah, it's 2,000 by default. Good. Okay, so those are cut out there. We now need to find common support global settings here. Good. We then pick out these. Remove squadron minimum goal and squadron distance from... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I love this. So cool. All right. Like this. Good. Good. Squadron minimum goal. We now reach over to here. Grab these two. Set them in after drone operator ammo. Cool. Alright, now they're in the correct location. Let's just make sure that they're not being referenced anywhere else. No. Let's check, say, squadron distance. No. Alright, cool. I think that is... Oh, no. Here, we want to turn this off. So we're going to take these two. And we want to put them... Where are we? After drone operator ammo. There we go. Like so. Alright, cool. So that should have all switched over now. Do you want to put the aircraft active goal over there? Let's see. Aircraft active goal. Nah, that feels like something should probably stay in the main. Maybe I do want to move that over. Let's see, how does aircraft active goal work? Control F. Pretty similar way to the other one. Yeah, and I imagine if I check airbases... Yeah, it is just checking for the code. Alright, in that case, let's do the same deal here. Grab that like so. Support global settings. Grab squadron distance, good. Aircraft active goal. Cut that out. Cool. Alright. We now just need to move aircraft active goal over to the spotter module. Here we are. Put it there. Aircraft active, squadron minimum. Sweet. Let's reorganize it so they're in the order that I want. Good. Oh, good. Okay. Aircraft active goals moved to there. Let's mark that down in the notes. Here we are. So we're going to go moved active aircraft goal to this module to declutter spotter module. Goal variable, rather. Okay. Do, do. Good track. Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick, actually. I'm gonna save and restart. There we go. With the mod refreshed and test to see that it doesn't just instantly explode with all those changes I've made. And if it doesn't, we can carry on with fixing. It's probably just good that I test now rather than later. Where are my armor tools? Where did you go? Hello? There we go. It's monkey business. A sunny afternoon. Alright, rebooting. Nearly out of my second beer. Problem is, I actually don't think I have a third beer that's in the fridge. I have many more beers, but I don't think they're cold, unfortunately. Ooh, whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Love this track. It's called Tarzan Boy by Baltimore. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Give me the other dates tonight. Alright. Let's see, do we get the clones? Oh, we get the very loud... Why is it so... Oh my god! Alright, well that was exceedingly loud. Anyway. No wonder. Alright. Let's not put this here. Very dangerous to put on the edge of my table. Beer does not come out of my pants easily. I have to get a Hoover. Not gonna waste it, you know. Can't let it evaporate. The air doesn't get to steal my fucking high. Alright. Let's see. Good. Squadron formation, active aircraft. Good, good, good. This is all in here now. I didn't see. Pardon me. Good. Good, that's all working. Jesus. Bah. Okay. I mean, if we just run this and it works, then I can tick off all those and we can go to the next pile of fixes. Alright. Speed on time. We're gonna get a bombing run to call this complete. Come on, guys. Call in a bombing run. Okay, you're not a bombing run. You're not a bombing run. You're not a bombing run. Jesus Christ, none of you guys are getting called in. Alright, that may have just been God's worst luck. I mean, to be fair, that is just a genuine chance that can happen. It's favorite beer? Corona or Asahi? I like, God, what's it called? Not Great Northern. What was it? Iron Jack I liked for a bit, but I've kind of... Oh my god, more Murray? Why does it always fucking end up back on Murray? There's like 600 songs in this playlist, anyway. Yeah, no, Iron Jack's alright, but I kind of grew tired of it. Corona... Oh, I'm a big fan of Heineken. Heineken's very nice for traveling. Heineken's good. Corona's good. Asahi's fucking delicious. Apart from that, genuinely, I just have, like... I try, like, all different kinds of beer whenever I travel. But those would be, like, the go-to if nothing else looks appetizing on the menu. I'm a big fan of pale ales and whatnot. Interesting. No one's been called for a squadron mission yet. Where's this? Let you down. Fuck it. I'm gonna try a squadron force. Oh. Someone's calling me. Well, that was just a lost person calling me. They wanted someone else. Right, the fuck was I doing? Okay, squadron forcing. Right, because they weren't going into squadrons for some fucking reason. Squadron minimum goal, 2. Go. Let's see if this will do it. No returns to nothing. I'll keep crumbling down, crumbling down, crumbling down. Come on. Call in a mission. Speed up time. Okay, good. Oh, no? It's because no one's being called on a bombs mission yet? Everyone is getting called to do guns. Why? Hold on. I guess guns just really an attractive option right now because there's so many infantry. Out my eyes. Well, worry not, I can fix this too. Oh, hold on. No, okay, we're good. Squadron detection. Oh no, it says we're out, as in a squadron failed. Who failed? Yeah, it was a bombing mission, but he couldn't trigger a squadron. I see. Alright. So hold on, what we're going to do is pop over to here, pick bomb modifier, times it by 3, and then try again. This should force our guys to pick bombs and form squadrons. Which normally isn't a problem, but, well, it's been annoying so far. Okay, interesting. We got to wear out. Okay, the bombs are all very high odds right now. That's to be expected. Squadron location check. Cool. Okay, so the squadron did get formed. Ground attack squadron of 5 planes. Alright, holy shit. We're going to ditch this guy. Instead, we'll take these 5 squadron, launch them up. Yeah, you guys will be fine, won't you? Alright. Let time carry on. These guys will form themselves up. Assuming they don't crash into each other. Jesus. Okay. They're now cycling the thing. They're going for a left wing. Let's see, what kind of squadron type? They're going for a line. Alright. Well, let's watch them approach. They swing right. Do 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 do. Here come the line of bombers. God, that looks fucking sick. Alright. The materializing into view. Oh, you very nearly crashed into each other though. But goddamn. That is beautiful. Alright. Let's see how the bomb hits went. See what this one was... Oh, this is aiming for here. Okay, interesting. This one was aiming for here. Hit here. Couple splashes. Good God. That's beautiful. Oh. Nice flipped truck. Bomb in the backyard here. This guy's had a bad day. Alright, well, we can soundly say that that's working. So, oh, shit. My bad. Yeah, okay, leave that at there. Decent amount of casualties, very true. Okay, that's worked good. Global, oh wait, code back, here we go. Global settings are done. That's good. Just gonna put a note for myself for later to fill that out and finish it. But that's all working. Let's see. Squadron distance variable, already have that. Manual variable thing, added that. We have that. We've done that. This is great at this point. I just get to flick through these. These are all like my ideas that I have to mark off for like, did I actually finish them? And I think I finished most of these. Increase the targeting radius for squadron missions specifically. That's done. Reduce the setup delay. Yes, that's done. Skip the initial hold. Done. Holding pattern distance is like 500 meters. Did I do that? Is there a... Here we go. Hold? Let's see. It's actually 800 meters now. Yeah, it's much higher than 500. But that's fine. I've already done that, so I can mark that off. Add a delay after holding to allow the last one to catch up. That exists now as well. That's done as well. This is great. All this stuff is like already changes I've added, so I can just mark them all off on my massive to-do list. What language does Arma 3 use? It uses SQF, which is based off of SQS, I think, which is what Arma, like, early Arma used. Like, I don't mean like Arma 2, I mean like fucking, like, Operation, not even Operation, what was it? Red Dragon kind of stuff, like that level. What wasn't, Red Dragon wasn't even Bohemia. What was the fucking... Bohemia SQS. What was the game used? Yeah, since Flashpoint, that was the thing I was looking for. Flashpoint was the name I was looking for. SQF, Arma 3, what is it actually called? It stands for Status Quo Function, is the name of the programming language. And it's for the Real Virtuality Engine, which is what Arma ran on until Enforcer and Reforger, where they now run on a... well, actually, it's a variation, I think, but they now can use C#, I think it is. I think it's C#. It might be C++ for the normal code, which Arma you previously couldn't do. You had to kind of... I know Ace, for example, ran their code through something else to make it a little bit different. And have their own kind of coding language. But, yeah, no. It's a little weird, because Arma to Reforger is a big switch, big change. And unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that I'm relying on here in my coding is base Arma functions that just don't exist in Reforger. But with that said, overall, you can do a lot more in Reforger stuff. It's just that right now, there is nothing to do with. Like, there's no... Arma's very good as a skeleton to build off of. Reforger is not, unfortunately. Plus, the language is easy to learn. It's very simple. It's just grabbers and setters, basically. Alright. Airbase spawned... Oh, sorry. Ooh, where'd I go through? I somehow went back up, my bad. Airbase spawned before groups were scanned. I'm pretty sure I fixed that. Here's the airbase. 60 seconds before he starts checking, correct? Half and half, Dark Pun. It's just that Reforger doesn't have anywhere near, like, Bohemia just hasn't developed Reforger. Like, the AI in Reforger is fucking awful. It's bad. It just learnt how to drive, like, very recently. So a lot of what a lot of LAFS relies on is basic armor functions, basic armor AI stuff. Just download AI mod. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That just fixes everything. Yeah, totally. Anyway, the AI in Reforger sucks, and so the actual, like, a lot of what LAF works off of, a lot of the functions, a lot of the basic ideas. Armor has a lot of very complex AI stuff hidden just under the hood, kind of thing. For example, suppression. Suppression is a completely native mechanic in Armor. You can suppress someone. It's just that by default, Armor does a really bad job of showing you that an AI is actually suppressed. But you will genuinely not only affect their aiming, you'll make them way less accurate if you suppress them, but you'll also make them less tactically smart. So the AI, if it should move to a new bit of cover, when you suppress it, it is less likely to do that because it's panicking and it's suppressed. It's less likely to be tactically intelligent. But it's really hard to show a player an AI not being tactically intelligent because you suppressed them. Players are just going to go, oh, it's because the AI is dumb, That's kind of one of the core problems. Lambs, which is an AI mod for Armor 3, does a lot to improve that by making the AI visually react to these kind of things. For example, when they do commands, they have visual animations that give the players kind of an inkling that the AI is actually doing something, Same way for kind of like suppressing and running away or not. Sup, Raikkonen? How you doing, mate? Okay. We were looking at airbase stuff. Right, so it doesn't go until here, which is 60 seconds in, which will be well after group scan. Yep, so that's fine. Ah, my beer. We're good. Right. So, take this off. Airbase spawn for groups of scans. That's fine. Decrease starting check cycles, planes don't take off. That's been done as well. Variable to encourage squadrons. That's done as well. What you up to? I am coding. I am mainly cleaning up my code right now, literally. This entire thing here, this is the changelog for the mod update. And I'm turning all of this stuff, which is just the random gaff, and turning that into changelog information. Okay. Variable to choose grouping distance. Yes, done. Spotting range for grouping targets. Done. Variable to expand the importance of calling air defense by counting how many air targets a spotter sees. Done. We've done that as well. Actually, I've already marked that down somewhere. Let me see. Yes, I've already marked that down in the changelog. Good. Spotter games changes happen. Yes, good. Do not modify spotters button. Done. Variable for do not overwatch. Done. Remove drone minimum range. Done. How many subs to try and make you program this in Brainfuck? What is Brainfuck? Is an esoteric programming language created in 1993 by Swiss student Urban Muller. It consists of only 8 simple commands, a data pointer, and an instruction pointer. Amazing. Because the language's name contains profanity, many substitutes are used, such as brains fuck, bran flakes, brain oof, brain frick, brain f, and bf. Lovely. My god. Oh yeah, it's just ASCII code. That's great. Killing self. Yeah, I can see the Code Velo world on the page. Yeah, sadly it's not going to work for Armor 3. Alright. Spotter vehicles have no auto-unload. Correct, we have already done this. Add a simple how many missions can be called by Chai? Done, okay. Remove sniper movement globally. Done. Let's actually make sure... Okay, no, that's there. And good. I do actually want these to be separated, I think. Yeah. Without you drifting. Think that I've been drifting without you drifting. Know that you've been gone. Okay. Variable to remove Cass. Yep, done. Done. Move the spotter and sniper Overwatch assignment to the group scan part. Done that as well. Figure out whether smaller bombs don't drop on War 2 planes. I'm pretty sure I figured that one out as well. Need to cycle bombs onto them. Yes, I did. Good. Drone ammo count at the start. Done. Efficiency module. I mean, I guess I don't really need disable drone ammo and replacing. I just have... Nah, I won't need that. I mean, they can just increase the ammo count if they want. There we go. Bigly increase first waypoint. God, I love that I write my own notes. When you gifted to make the snipers get up in 360 no-scope a player every so often, it's shockingly hard to make the AI aimbot a player. Like, it is decently hard. There is actually a script I have. Hang on, let me show you a Galactic Empire guy. What do we got? She would like a... Here, Stormtrooper Core. Let me try this. Check this. So I was writing code for the AI to stun players using the stunner in the Star Wars mod, and then hopefully arrest them, which is going to take a while to figure out completely. But the basis of the start of code is like this. See, trying to make him actually aim at me and shoot me is kind of annoying. But I think this one is based off of the angle I'm standing on. Yeah, it is. So if I put myself to 0, he's going to stun me. Watch this. If I go... What? Oh, I missed it. I'm going to walk back a little. Oh, did he not? Oh, did he not stun me? Oh, you fuck. Wait, have you actually got a stunner? He must have a stunner on that one. Let me try again. Does he not have a stunner? Dude, give me that. Right. Oh no, he doesn't have a stunner. Oh, hold on. I must replace him with a clone trooper then. Hold on. No. Who is the guy with the fucking... Okay, hold on. Let me just give him the weapon with the stunner. Was it the... This one? No. Which is the one that comes with a friggin' stunner? Oh. Very cool. This one, here we go. This one's got a stunner. Fuck it. I mean, it's definitely not the one I was thinking of using. Hold on. Here we go. One up here is going to have one. Here, this one, the DC-15S. There we go. Stun mag, done. Okay. Jump myself in front. Come on. What is this fucking song? Oh, no. Not keen. Alright. Hit me. Okay. There we go. He stunned me. So, I've been working on this with the code, but it's fucking annoying to make the AI actually aimbot onto players. And more likely not, even if you do make them aimbot directly onto the player, their inherent weapon accuracy will make them miss. But I do kind of like this script. Here we go. Just walk like this. Is it? Oh, like this. Boop! Hits me with the stunner. Love that. He didn't stun himself, no, Darkery. He lays down because it's combat for him. See? See? Crazy. Didn't protect me against the bullets, did it? Fuck you. See? If you grab this though, let me pick this up. Here we go. Stun mode. They're kind of fucking cool. I love little stunner guys. If you hit someone, this is what it looks like. Hey, James. Boop. It doesn't wound him or anything. Just knocks him cleanly unconscious. This is the short stun. There's a long stun as well. I would definitely hit the players with the long stun, I think. Oh, did he actually stay on con this time? Oh, no. No, he woke back up. And then you do this. There we go. Ugh. Alright. Back to coding screen. Bigly increase first waypoint distance. Yep. Transfer group new squadron leaders and gotta get new event handler on them. Yep. Do the group run up to target and split? It's one of those times, there are many times where I'll write notes and I'll read them later and I go, I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. And this is one of those times. The group run up to the target and split. I don't even know what that means. I think it might be in a reference to the squadrons, but I think I've already fixed this stuff. I'm going to assume I have. I take it the AI reaction headshots you think was a myth? Yeah. It's also just random chance as well. The AI is actually shockingly inaccurate. Tacos or burritos? I'm a damn sight burrito boy. I love tacos, but burritos are just a more total meal. Tacos are delicious, though. You can have really fucking good, especially if you have soft tacos. I'd much prefer them to hard tacos. Let me just, let me show you the average CSAT rifleman. Okay. I'm gonna go as the average NATO boy. We are... Okay, so we're 100... I'm gonna put this 150 meters apart, basically, which is pretty standard range, right? So you've got the early dismount for squads working. Oh, for the dismounting? Oh, for the different code? Yeah, for the different mission I did. But, here we go, hold on. Hello, friend. Look, I'm going to stand in the open, and I'll see how long it'll take him to hit me. It can take shockingly long, or you can be unlucky, of course, but wait, now he's crawling. Hey, buddy, look over here. So he knows I haven't moved a singular step. He's actually managed to smoke himself now and block his own vision. Oh, he hit me for the first time. One chest wound, one arm wound. But I'm still not dead. Oh, now he's being distracted by the A10. He's now had to reload for a second time. Hold on. You return fire at him. And again, I haven't moved the entire time. Hey, look over here, buddy. Pay attention to me, please. He's getting very distracted by the A10s. I think he thinks they're more important than me. Hey. 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 At this point, I'm gonna accidentally fucking kill him. Hey. Okay, you know what? I need to delete the A10 so focus back on me. Delete, 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 delete. Good. Alright. You focus back on me now? There we go. He finally knocks me uncon. Yeah, so what's happening there is AI is just... They're being told, first of all, to shoot at you. Then they have their weapon sway. That's something that all AI have. They have a natural sway to their gun regardless. Oh, am I going to wake back up? No, okay. Their weapons themselves have accuracy, and so that can be a very big part of it as well. Certain mods, the AI will be a lot more accurate with their weapons compared to other mods. For example, RHS, all the AKs are just really inaccurate when the AI use them in RHS. Because by default, the AI is like, but the AI has their own spread, and it's going to be set higher with RHS than, say, with Cup. You'll see AKs be more accurate in Cup. But overall, the expectation of the AI always insta-headshot me through trees, that's just not true. The AI will miss 100 shots for every lucky instant headshot they get on you. And again, a lucky instant headshot is just a lucky instant headshot. You just got unlucky. You just happened to have your head be hit by the bullet, which was entirely random chance from the AI swaying around and trying to aim at you. But yeah, I always find it silly. People are like, oh, it has aimbot. And it's like, guys, it is one of the least aimbot-y games in the world. Is it better for the AI to have worse aim than not have that bad of aim? It's intentional for them to have worse aim on purpose. Like, if they were too good, the game wouldn't be fun. You'd never be able to play Armor if they hit every single shot they fired. Alright, see, I've gotten his attention. Come on, buddy. Shoot at me. He's maneuvering right now. Alright. Hits. Oh! Okay, out of those, I think, 7 shots, he hit me thrice. But I'm still not uncon. And again, I am just stood still, up in the open, 0 cover. And this is how often he's hitting me. There we go. That's how long it took with me not moving, doing nothing to resist being shot, and that's how long it takes me to die. So, I think anyone who complains about Armor's AI being like hyper sniper, they're either using some broken mod with a weird gun that does make the AI hyper accurate, which is pretty rare, because even the weapon sway still gets counted in that case. Or it's just a giant skill issue. People never pay attention to the shots that miss them. I mean, in an Armor, you really should be listening. When you hear that crack, that's just sounding crack, crack, crack. That's you being shot at. That's someone trying to kill you. But if they're not landing near you, people don't really pay attention to them. And they just go, oh man, I just got hit by a random shot. It's like, no, you forgot that the last 20 random shots just didn't hit you. And I can do this even better to show this. Here we go. I can put a sniper on the hill. So if I'm the player, let's move Sniper Boy. Can you see me? You know, I can do even higher hill. Here we go. Sniper. To my favorite place. Show you my hometown if it's alright. You can pretend we're famous in my dad's tuxedo. You wear the black dress that I like. Yeah, S1. Alright. So I'm gonna get this guy. He is, okay, he can be seen. Here we go. This far. Alright, so he can clearly see me. Let's see, what's the distance we're at? We're at 800 meters, right? And really, he should definitely be able to see me. Crawling towards you, Miss December. Why don't you need me? Right, S1, reveal. Okay. Do you use cups or RHS in your ops? We use a combination of both, but we would generally lean towards RHS for player kit. Cup for a weird variety kit. Alright. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reveal my location to the sniper. So, S1, reveal, actually no, player, reveal S1. Is that it? Hold on. I want to check what the reveal code does. American, but I do an impression on my lunch break. Alright, like this. Here we go. To whom? Okay, right, so no, it's go like this. S1, reveal player. We're going to give him perfect knowledge of me. 4 is perfect knowledge. There we go. So he now knows exactly where I am. And he should, there we go, start taking shots. And remember, he is... Where are we? Oh my god, I actually can't fucking see him. There he is. Those rocks. So, he's a sniper at 800 meters. I don't understand the fun in AI whose aim is this bad, but it's just me. Because you'll never notice it in a real combat. Oh, there we go, finally hit me. There we go. How many shots do you have to use to hit me? Let's see. I'm shocked. No way he... Oh, wait, no, he definitely reloaded. Yeah, he reloaded. Okay. So he used 7 shots to hit me. Which, I'm shocked, but think about that. This is a sniper at 800 meters, and he still took 7 shots before he domed me. I can reset that again and do it again. But anyway, you'll never notice it in normal combat, because if the AI was good at shooting, all the players would die constantly. Because there is so many AI that you're fighting... that if all of these guys were constantly accurately hitting their shots, you would never stand a chance at fighting any one of them. And to be honest, players aren't actually that accurate either. You'll notice, especially in Zeus, when players try and shoot at distant targets, players will miss a lot of their shots as well, especially while, you know, adjusting their aim. So what's this? Reveal him. Cool. Let's see how many shots he'll take to kill me this time. Did he get me? No way he got me first time on that. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. We'll see. Oh, nice. Just grenade myself. Anyway. He's shooting again. See. There's the sniper boy. Come on, hit me, buddy. Again, he knows exactly where I am, but he is still just hitting around me. Anyway, the point is, imagine in a real combat if these guys were hitting their shots every time, or every second shot, right? And I'm playing armor. My squad's moving up the road. One sniper is hitting every second shot. Just bang, bang, bang. Every second shot is a guy going down, you know? And that's one enemy unit. It would be obnoxious as shit. There is going to be, you know, in armor, you are never ever facing off against one AI. You're facing off against, if you're in single player, it's you and your 10 or 20 buddy AI versus 50 enemy AI. And if it's multiplayer, it's you and your 10 or 20 buddy players versus 50 to 100 or 200 AI, you know? And if they're hitting all of their shots constantly, that's hell. And remember, the vast majority, by the way, this guy still hasn't hit me somehow. I want to see how much ammo he's down to. The vast majority of gunfire in combat is down to suppressive fire. It's not used for killing. Yes, Doc is correct here. In real combat, per enemy soldier killed, it's in the, I think it's in the hundreds of thousands of bullets per enemy soldier killed. Let me check. Hold on. How many shots per... World War II, for example, had a much lower ratio, but Vietnam was absurd. Per enemy soldier killed World War II. Let's see. So during World War II, it was 45,000 rounds of small arm ammunition per one enemy soldier killed. In Vietnam, I think it was absurd. Oh no, wow. It's 50,000. I thought it was higher than that for Vietnam. They say 50,000 rounds of M16 ammunition for one enemy kill. I thought it was at least 200,000 for Vietnam. That might have been the artillery ratio I was thinking of, because artillery ratio for like the amount of explosive they used in Vietnam compared to World War II even was absurd. In just the difference in scale of explosives that they could drop. But yeah, it is seriously a case where... Oh, am I uncon yet, by the way? Let me check out. Oh. He still has not hit me. The Great War on Terror ratio is probably much worse, actually. Let me see. Great War on Terror. Maybe that's where I got... That's where I got the ratio from. Right, the Great War on Terror was even worse. 250,000 shots per one insurgent killed. That's where I got the 200,000 number from. Yeah, so that was... Because again, you're dealing with a far lower population of enemy soldiers, insurgents, and you're dealing with mostly suppressing them to then try and get up and actually get a kill. Oh, he hit me finally. How many shots was that? He went through 4 rounds of a mag. 1, 2, he went through 14, so I think 14? It was either 14 or 19 shots before he hit me. But there you go. That's, like, even at a little bit of distance, the AI gets a lot more inaccurate. Now, with that all said... If I reduce the distance, suddenly, by, say, healing myself, teleport Zeus. If I were to reduce the distance and then place an enemy rifleman at close range... Here we go. If I just pop around the corner, let's see how many shots he'll take. Wow, he still misses a lot of them. There you go. Holy shit. But that's because he's using his auto fire. That's why he missed so many rounds. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You'll see that aiming he just did where he went like that? That's his sway. That's the AI's sway. But yeah. The reason why he was rapidly firing there as well is I was close enough to trigger him to use auto fire. If you put yourself at a bit more of a distance, the AI will use semi-auto fire to try and hit you more accurately. You have to be pretty close for the AI to switch to auto fire in armor. I think this far should be far enough that it's still semi-auto fire. Let me see. I'm just gonna make it a scare. I've got stuck with guard duty, one of those towers in Yavin 4. Skywatching duty, you mean? Yeah. See, at this range, he's already at semi-auto. Let me see how close I gotta get for him to go full auto. But yeah, this is a default CSAT accuracy. Anyone who thinks that Armor has, like, hyper, you know, fucking accurate AI is insane. To be fair, this is also, hold on, if you look at this, this is regular difficulty. So, normally we play on Veteran. We play on Expert. The AI gets a bit better, which I could just do right now. But you'll notice, he's not really going to massively improve. Like, he still will hit more shots than before. But the AI is never as hyper-accurate as people think it is. This man is taking 3 magazines to kill me at... There we go. See? On the 3rd magazine, he finally puts me down. I don't know. I find anyone who thinks that Armor's AI is like, you know, crazy sniper through the thing, they're probably just mad. They probably are just mad that they're probably rushing and getting shot by guys they can't see in a campaign mission. Once you look into the code for things, you start to realize, I don't believe these complaints anymore. Don't worry, for years people believed when you threw smoke in the very, very, very first version of Armor, when you threw colored smoke, the AI's vision wouldn't be blocked by it, but it would be blocked by white smoke. This problem, despite getting fixed in the alpha of Armor, persisted into Armor as a rumor for the rest of the game. For ages, years past the alpha, you could have people saying, remember, don't use colored smoke. The AI can see through that, even though it hasn't been true for literally, since the alpha. But people still propagate that myth. People just fucking lie about that shit. Well, they don't lie about that shit. They always want to come up with a reason, and never will anyone want to come up with the reason, I misplayed it. There's always another reason. The reason is, the colored smoke did it. The AI can see me through the bush. They can't. The AI can fucking, fucking wall bang you. They can't. The AI does have a memory of you, which means they can actually wall bang you. One very fun thing to do with Armor testing. Here, I'll see if I can do it here. This is actually always, I love doing this little test. So, take a rifleman like this. Alright. Check this. This is a great demonstration of how Armor's AI actually works logically. Okay, so, they don't just instantly headshot me. As you can see, that was an instant headshot. Sometimes it happens. That smoke thing was true in Armor 2, no? No, not in Armor 2. It was Armor 3 Alpha. Come on. Okay, right. Watch this. Up for See, now he's actually fucking winning every gunshot. Again, it is just a random chance. He could just miss all of his opening shots, or he could very luckily have his gun pointed right at my head when the game starts and just kill me instantly. This is the whole, luck thing. This is why someone panics about luck, right? But watch this. See, he's gonna... See that? Did you see what happened? When I ran behind the fence, he kept shooting this way, and he ended up shooting that wall over there, because the AI has a memory of you. And so when I ran behind the fence, his memory of me kept running, even though I stopped. So he kept shooting through this fence, which is why he hit that wall over there. So if I repeat that again, I'll try and show it again. But the AI has a memory of where you are, and it's not magic. It's just the way a human remembers, oh, a guy ran behind that wall, I think he's gonna keep running. See, look at this. See? And now he aimed up to here, because actually, the problem is I did fall over first. I'll try that again. He didn't get as far that time because I fell over and he saw me falling over. That's because he saw me slowing down, so he assumed, oh, he's not going to go as far. And there is a certain point where they'll stop predicting. Once I go too far, they just stop predicting because, what do you call it? Because they're like, oh, I've lost complete track of him. You know, there's no point in predicting a guy 10 seconds after you've lost sight of him. You only want to predict it for the start. See, he got me through the fence that time. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. He knew where I was going, and so he gunned up and followed me and shot me through the fence, which is exactly... See, I died here, with the fence fully covering me. And look, if I had no idea about how Armor works, that would feel like, oh, that's bullshit. Yes, so Pew Pew is 100% correct. You can see that when you're giving a targeting command by an AI squad leader. But that time, he genuinely caught me through the fence. It's a fucking amazing system. And in fact, if you do... I'll try and fake him out this time. Come on. Okay. Let me run, and then stop. See? No, he hit me. Oh, no, he did. He did. There you go. It was very faint there, but he did hit the wall there. I was trying to fake him out, but he hit me again early. I'm trying to make it to the wall before he shoots me. This guy's nailing me every time. I think it's, again, also because I turned up to expert as well, so the AI's accuracy has been turned up from regular. But here we go. Okay, just got copped in the head there. You know who's in our control? There's this magic in my bones. Alright. Come on. Okay. Oh my god! God, it turns out expert difficulty and 10 meters away makes them godlike. They're actually hitting their fucking shots. Come on. Come on. Okay, good. Right. Now if I stop... Oh, he didn't actually... I didn't start firing in time. Come on, buddy. Look at me. Look at me. Spot me. Spot me. If I... Okay, is he gonna shoot at me? He's fucking... There's a bush in the way, which is really annoying. Hold on. Oh. Come on, look at me. Look at me, buddy. Here I am. Oh. Come on. I'm trying to get him. God damn it. Get out of the bush, dude. Ow. He's getting distracted by the A10s now. Ah, fuck it. But I mean, like, that's the ultimate thing, Astro, is at the end of the day, it's just random. Like, 3 mags to hit, it's just because I was lucky. I was just lucky enough that he missed every fucking shot. Oh. See, there you go. I love that shit. You can see it hit the doors. Because he didn't see me get hit by the bullet there. He just assumed I would keep running, but I got wounded and I fell over instead. Love that. And the whole reason for this system is because the players... I just... somewhere around about here... Oh, I actually missed him! I was gonna say, the players can do the same, but I did not hit him with my shots. I got him that time. There we go. Yeah. See? Players can do it to them, they can do it to you. Playing through Act 1 of Ghost of Tsushima. I've actually never played that, no. Yeah, AI memory and prediction thing is so cool. Yeah, it's a very fucking fun system. This is why I say, by like, Arma's AI is very advanced. There's a lot of hidden shit in it. It's hard to notice without knowing it's already there, kind of thing. Without knowing to look out for it. But that's one of my favorite, because it's a very visual, easy explanation. Is it full of a vanilla or a mod? That's Ace, I think, actually. When you get wounded in the limbs in Ace, there's a chance that you, like, fall that way. When you get, like, shot in the arm, you get, like, knocked over. Or you get shot in the leg, you'll, like, stumble, that kind of thing. It's pretty fun, actually. It makes for really tense moments where you get, like, you breach a building, you just get fucking domed in the knee. And then you have to, like, fight from the floor as you're falling over. It's really fun. Future Japan Assassin's Creed, not made by Ubisoft. Honestly, like, it looked good. My problem with Ghost of Tsushima is just, I just had no desire for, like, the Assassin's Creed, you know, like, gameplay cycle, you know? Not only to look out for it, but there's also a fact a fair bit of people will lobotomize their AI too. That is absolutely correct as well, Vakira. A lot of people will do shit like this, and this is something I recommend against in my AI mission making thing, where they'll put their AI like this, and this, or whatever. You know, like, this is like how they'll set their AI up. And then they'll tell them all to, where are we? Special states, to stay on position. Which basically means they'll just stay where they are when the mission starts. Good idea and all, and you can also go even one harder. Stay on position isn't the worst. Stay on position is okay, but it's a lot worse if they do disable path. Now, path literally prevents the AI from moving from that position, which basically makes them into turrets, you know, and a lot of mission makers do this, unfortunately, and I am always kind of miffed against it, because it's like, yeah, it's just like, Yeah, it's good if you want to keep, like, one AI, like, behind a barricade, all right? Fine for that. But the majority of your AI should be able to move, because fighting AI that can only turn and shoot and can't, like, maneuver and throw grenades and shit and, like, you know, flank me and whatever, which AI will all do. You know, if the AI can't do any of that, they become a lot more boring to fight. And they become very vulnerable to just grenading them around a corner and that kind of stuff. Anyway. Yeah, an MG in a small bunker, that kind of thing. That's when you'd be acceptable, but outside of that, I very much turn away from it. And I say, like, in general, you want the AI to be mobile. You want them to be maneuvering around and that kind of thing. They are simply more threatening when they're not rigid in place, and they're less easily able to be obliterated by players. Right. Let's get the coding back up. What the fuck is that's no, bit sad. This one will do me. Okay. Bombers combine in a group if distance is far enough. Fly at the target, get their fire corrections with the group. Okay, that's done. That's done as well. Random air formation. Oh, I should probably put that up here. Group leaves from. Picks a formation to use on approach. And then we'll pick either a direct route or a left or right flanking route and proceed to attack as an entire group. Cool. Fixed. Reverse the direction of... I love some of my notes. Reverse the direction of squadron holding. It's genius. It can only be bad. Sorry, it can never be bad and can only help. Thank you. They're defaulting to a line. I fixed that as well. Configure code for the new module. Already did that. Bomb waypoints need a follow through. I'm pretty sure they have one now. Yeah, they do. Bombs need faster drop off the rungs. Yes. An approach squadron means they can attack from multiple angles. Yes, that's already done. Planes need to kill even if they're late. Use wait until it doesn't split off. I think that's all correct. Let's make sure and confirm. I'm going to check plane bombing mission. What armor AI mods would you recommend? Lambs. Lambs is very good and very light. It does not, unlike VCOM, it does not, you know, seize control over the AI quite as hard. Lambs is a lot more compatible with normal gameplay. And also performance-wise, I prefer. Okay. So we need the wait untils. That's what I'm looking for. Drop zone. Do you have not planned to test out the new features you're working on? I will plan it once I'm done with the features I'm designing. I have ideas for ops I want to run, but pertinent question, no context, skirts or shorts? Shorts, easy. I'm a tomboy lover, man. Come on. Let's see. Okay. So it's waypoint 2 is the one that they're actually getting waved off on. No, wait. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. I did put this in. Sweet, okay, the code is in. Excellent. No, you're under another day. Okay. Need to hand off a follow-through job to the nearest squadron member. That's irrelevant now. We have that fixed. Is there capability for friendlies to call for cap? Yes, that's in the current version of LAFs as well. Cap fights are in there, but they've been improved in this one. And I want to improve it as well so that cap can come in as squadrons too, rather than coming in solo. Alright. Problem. Plane was flying way too high for some fucking reason. Pretty sure we fixed that. Last waypoint didn't work properly. That did work. Flank waypoints have been fixed. Fix the killed event handler. That one was fixed. Reduce flank angle, increase distance. That was already done. That's just irrelevant at this point. Add checkpoints that swap if squadron leader. Yes, it's already done. Flank names are reversed. I have to check that out, actually. See if that's true, but I'm pretty sure it's no longer true. Fixed? Question mark. Excellent. Zero divisor in delete handler. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I actually have written a note for myself that I know how to fix this. It's in here. Add in custom setting for minimum group size. I already have that. Good. Here's me being unable to write out the word that I meant, and then I just had to write it down in a very stupid pattern instead. Okay, group fuckery results in planes being called on new groups. That's been fixed, though. Bomb auto site. Let's see. Where am I going to put that in? Cast missions, that can be fixed. Holding pattern planes, that's later. That's okay. Check for the helicopters to cross. Not nearly. There's something else I want to add as well. This is something I want to add for a lot of my mods, actually. I want to add like an aerial warning system where the AI will know to avoid areas if aircraft keep getting shot down there. Squadron attack, that's already done. Test manual group assign. That can go to the bottom, actually. Safety system while landing. Definitely something I do need, because I did watch those aircraft land on top of each other. Probably good that I'm going to put a safety system while landing in at some point. Okay, remove bomb marker debug. No, wait. Make it a debug only thing with deletion? Maybe? Question mark. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to make it a, fuck it. Make it a creator only debug. It's not really relevant for other people to be using it. Okay. Let's see. Init code on any spawner module. Good. A jamming system prevent drones radio calls for QRF. I've thought about that as well. It is down. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it in my big document somewhere. Jam. No? What about EWAR? EW? No? Damn. I really thought I'd written it down somewhere. Well, somewhere I've got it marked down like an idea for you know, EWAR kind of working as like a radius to block call-ins with a vehicle or something similar. Anyway. Back up to here. So this is all changelog. Okay, let's check out the flank names. Didn't Contact have something similar? Yeah, kind of. I've actually wanted to work. So my friend Scofa made the mod that makes the Contact device, the drone device in Contact, work in Vanilla Arma 3. So I have spoke with him, and we've added some code already. I don't know if it actually got pushed in yet. Specifically for drones and whatnot. You can point your drone jammer at them, and they'll stop tracking and just fly in a straight path and hopefully, pardon me, crash. The Contact Baguette. Yes, that's exactly it. 150 meters is too short for an EWAR vehicle to be relevant. What I would probably do it as is it would be a decreasing chance to have stuff called in like a... I'd probably want to say like a 1 to 2 kilometer radius, you know, in that if you are right next to the vehicle, the reduction to your chance of making a successful call-in is huge. Almost 100% at that point. And then once you're at like the 2 kilometer, it's only going to be like a 10% or 20% reduction on the chance that you call in a fire support. So it won't be like perfect, but it will be a way to kind of, in my eyes at least, a way to reduce the amount of fire support you're getting called in on you. By the spotters calling into their guys. The drones will be a separate thing, in that I would probably code it so that when they're in like a jamming circle, there's a chance every second, and as they get closer to the jamming, the chance increases that they'll get jammed, and then they'll crash, kind of thing. I could make it play off terrain, but... Yeah. This is called light AI fire support for a reason. And it is called Light because of the performance on the server, the impact on the server, rather, in that I want this to be functional for 100 players. And as soon as I start doing terrain checking in for the radio waves, it will not become functional for 100 players. So I will stick to a simplified system. A lot of Laughs has that. A lot of Laughs has simplified systems that do the same thing, but with a lot less performance requirement, so that we can run a thing like that. What about directional jamming? That's entirely possible with Scofer's mod, where you point and click with the baguette, and it jams in a direction. So yeah, that's... In fact, I'm pretty sure that already exists. I just don't remember if Scofer has pushed that through into his mod yet. All you gotta do is point at the drone class type, and it will shut down. Anyway. Let's check out the flank names and see if those are actually reversed. Left swing. Well, let's do a quick demo test. There we go. Oh, the vehicle end of it? Probably not. I'll see. If I was going to do something, I might make it so that you can set it as like a circle or as a direction. Can you then reuse the drone after hacking? Fuck no. God, no. No. That would be too much. Tried to download your mission-making video thing a couple months back. Wasn't able to get it to run for some reason. Did you put it in the correct... hold on, let me just make sure these guys are actually doing the thing. Did you put it in the correct folder for Arma? Like the documents folder where you actually put missions and whatnot? And you unpacked it as well, I assume? But Darkery, that idea about the Spectrum device picking up a spotter/fax transmitting a fire mission, that is fucking cool. And that is definitely what I'd love to do. I'd probably have it, work for, 30 seconds or whatever. They're on radio for 30 seconds or something, and if you can catch them in that time, you'll know where they are. I'd have to talk on Sco for how to do that, but I'm pretty sure I could do that easily. All I would do is, when they do the call-in, I would just place a signal source on the leader, and then, yeah, the devices should just be able to pick it up. So, it should just work just fine. But I have to work with Scofa quite closely for that. And I've been fucking procrastinating doing all of this busy work for my mod anyway. Alright, let's finish off this. Are they all going? Damn, I guess they're all going. God, can you fucking... Why am I not able to select this guy? You! Up! Go! Good. Okay. We just gotta keep an eye on them, and we've got to see what they're doing. Yeah, no, Doctor, I agree. Like, that's probably the best use for the device as well, is for locating spotters during combat. It'd be very fun as a way to mark them out and be like, we've located spotters via their radio calls, kind of thing. And then in turn, I could have the supports... When they return the radio call and be like, yeah, we're coming to help, I could have them do a transmission as well, so you can see where the supports are. And through that, potentially locate artillery or whatnot. Be fucking cool. I think that'd be a nice addition. It'd be very fun to do another Spectrum-style game with that. Oh yeah, I didn't fucking read the notes I was meant to read. Alright, thankfully I've got a second guy. Nope, right swing. Alright, sweet. Okay. I know that they're correct. Good. Flank names are fixed. Alright. So that's just... I was just checking this code out here. The right swing and the left swing. That's fine. Yeah, this is the whole thing. I know how to fix that, so I'll probably just handle that on my own time. Should make that to where they'd have to triangulate them using multiple transmissions. That's what we do. We already do that. That's literally... There is an entire series of missions in the Cadian that is called... oh god, Darker, what are they called again? Fucking... Oh my god, what is the name? There's some generic... Exercise Electron, that's it. Exercise Electron. And it was... Yeah, Scofa built a series of missions where the entire point was that the players had to find their objectives by finding transmission sources and then going to the transmission sources. And so that involved players driving out to a place, scanning for them, drawing lines to mark all of the transmission sources they found, driving to a different place, drawing lines to mark all the transmission sources they find, and then the crossovers is where the objectives were. It was very fun. That's a mission we've already done like 5 or 6 times. Yeah, it's happened. There's been a few variants on it, and it's been set up as different types of mission, but it's happened a good bit. What we put together for an Arma 3 was a heavy Arma Thunder run on Global Mobilization. We basically did that for Charge Down. That was the one where I played as the Leopards tanks. Very fucking fun. The tanks in Global Mobilization are fun. The only problem is the Leopards are overpowered as fuck. I could take on a battalion of T-55s solo in one of those things. They are absurd. They're very, very good. All right. Only have 1 day left. 1 day left on 1 day left on what? Don't tell me the event's already gonna be over. Oh, I might have to play tomorrow then. All right. What else are we doing? Repeat missions without landing. Extend the lower point the gun runs start at. Next half. Oh, the next half. Oh, thank God. Okay. The only natural enemy, the leopard, the river. All right, good. I'm glad I'm not missing the good part of the event. All right. An optional percentage. That's pretty irrelevant. Here we go. Make unguided bombs less accurate than normal ones. In fact, I think to wrap up the stream for the day, so it's about, how long have I been going? I've been going for fucking 3 hours. Started a little late anyway. I'm a bit hungry, so I'm gonna go get some food after this. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out the unguided bombing stuff first. I can do the testing bug offline because it's just gonna take a while, unfortunately. It's annoying. But I'm pretty sure I already know what causes the bug. I have it listed here. A note to myself saying I am so stupid. Excellent, thank you, me. Okay. Cash reduction if there's... we don't really need that anymore. We already know that's true. Good night, Gamma. Have a good one, mate. Watching me cut my teeth. Oh, I didn't need to test that as well. Test the manual group assign. So test that out as well. Okay, I think everything else I have already touched on. That's beautiful. I managed to turn all of this ridiculous shit into a nice, convenient changelog. Beautiful. Last with Helldivers stratagem op. One of our ops we actually ran a while ago was Helldivers, and the way it worked was every time you threw a different colored smoke grenade, it would call in a different fire mission. So you would call in stratagems with smoke grenades. It's pretty fucking cool. Alright. So we want to do these two. Is there anything else I want to touch on? Not really. So I think... hang on. Once squadron spawn is added, make squadron missions for other mission types possible. There we go. No, this wasn't the mod. This was a custom mission thing for us. Our mission maker coded it so that depending on the thing you threw, you get a different sci-fi stratagem. Okay. Make squadron for other mission type possible. Yep. Oh, this is something I want to add as well. Night fighting. Making supports less accurate at night. Okay. Alright, let's test these two then. We'll do manual group assign first. Then we'll do the bomb testing. Okay, so manual group assigning should be very simple. I don't know how, I don't want to dance. I don't know how to dance with you. Put down a NATO tank platoon. sync them to here. Go. Tiberian Genesis. Oh yeah. We've done an op with that actually. We did a Tiberian op a while ago. Wasn't amazing, but very cool to have the kit and whatnot. Still, a lot of it's very jank though, of course, unfortunately. Speed up time. Alright, test of VAR, let's see. Interesting, okay. I'm not seeing Alpha 4-2 in the list. Okay, hold on. I think Ace changed the name of the villain and stuff. I fully agree, actually. I kind of fucking hate that shit, too. It just makes it annoying when I'm trying to find, like, where's the Badger? Oh, it's named something fucking different. Actually, what is... Did they call it the Badger in this? What do they call it in, They call it the Badger in this. What do they call it in vanilla? What's the Badger in... Number 3? Is it Badger? Whoop! Oh, hi. That's all of the A10's, kit. It's the Marshall in vanilla. There we go, yeah. That's the A10's, If you wonder why we don't play with Ace Cook-Off enabled normally, that's every single round in the A10 cooking off at once. Yeah, we normally turn this shit off, because it just shits the server's performance for no gain. It is hell. Anyway, let me go back. So that shit's clearly not working, the manual assign. Let me have a look at this. Manual group assign. Give me my code back. Oh, because it takes 30 fucking seconds for some inexplicable reason. That would make a lot of sense. What if I lowered that to 5? What if I made that, and what if I moved them off the fucking runway as well? There you go. Let's try this now. Okay. So if I check this, no. Okay, that should have worked. Weird. Check again. Yeah, no, it still hasn't, These guys, they do have a hold marker, weirdly enough. Oh, that's fucking spotter groups. I'm stupid. Hold on. Support groups. Right, there we go. Tanks. Right. Okay, let's just move these guys into position as well so they could potentially get called in. There we go. Oh! What the fuck? Hello? That's new. What the fuck did that say? Let me read this. Tank group. Okay. Pull up in the code. It's looking for the tank group type mission. For each vehicle type. He got string, expected array / hash map. Okay. 21 guns. Okay, so we want to go... I think, is it the valid weight support check? I think this might be it. Right. That's... I'm definitely doing something wrong here. For each vehicle type. No. This is wrong. The vehicle type supports select 2. Is it under group scan, maybe? Here, grab this. Tank QRF, right. What is happening here? So targets in range. Vehicle type, select 2. Okay, that's for the variables. Right. The QRF class strings. Find type. So QRF class variables. Where do I find these? It's under the tank QRF classes. Right, so he's selecting the variables at this point. Night solved. I'll go, mate. Select the variables at this point. That pushes back uniques. That becomes the class variables right there. So in fact, I can find these out. Support groups, tank, class name variables. So hold on. What are these going to be listed under? Probably, if I go back to the core, probably one of the test files in here. Hold on. Spotter cycle. No, it's kind of battery. Here we go, round about here. So we're looking at valid missions. It's even before that, potentially. 21 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. Here we go. Test of R1, assets within range. Right. So what is happening here? Support group select 2. That takes the vehicle type. But you're saying that you got a string type. I know what it is. Fuck! I know what it is. It's this. It's the unit variables here. These need to be true. True. And then, if I slide these over. Sorry, I just realized I've got it obscured right now. Anyway, I had to edit the module that the tanks were attached to. And if I slide these guys over to here, and then I pop down. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, hello. This is bad. Manual group assign. So, another error with manual group assign. It's alright. This is what I was trying to find and fix. Okay. Bring up manual group assign again. Where are we? Looking for line 15. Right here. So, if unit variables a string. Right, and then not like that. Then past this. Okay, hold on. So we go, is equal to. That should fix this. Wait, no. Is that line? Oh, that's not line 15. Hold on. So we go like this. There we go. Let's try like that. Yeah. How's the coding going? Pretty good, actually. Is this from an anime? Yes, it is from... Wish I could tell you. It's called Glitter. Maybe from that one about the when they lived in a dome? Hold on. Can I copy... Let me see if I can copy, like, the, Explore items folder. Here we go. Let me just Google it. I'll see if I can tell you. Oh no, it's actually a VTuber song. Oh yeah, it's just a VTuber song. By Hoshino Mei. There you go. I didn't realize, but I must have taken it back from the old... Mori had a concert ages ago, years ago now, and I just stole a bunch of, like, random VTuber music that, like, anyone that I liked, I was like, damn, alright, cool, I'll download your song when they had the chance to come on. But it is very reminiscent of an anime opening, which is why I like the song. But I forgot it was by Hoshino Mei, called Glitter. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, I just found it. It actually has like 130,000 views. Yeah, I'll link it. There you go. That's the song. Alright. So unit variables in here is equal to... Okay, in that case, we're going to put in here tank. Let me check. We already had that question earlier, Hero. You can't be a meme about it. Sorry. No meme for you. Question already answered earlier. Okay. So it is just called tank. Alright, good. So if it is a tank, and it's the same, then set it to true, true. Alright. Restart this. Boop. Let's try this. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Good. Tank QRF is listed. Love to see it. Let's see if they'll actually get called for a mission. I'm going to detonate all of the planes. They can't call them. Good. Alright, excellent. There we go. Tank QRF mission. Sweet. Alright. And the tank, by the way, will drive up to here before they form line and then start their advance. Now that I've seen that, I'm feeling like they gotta, I gotta pull that line back a bit. I think I'm gonna do that, actually. Note to self. Tank QRF will now form into their combat formation further out from the battle, from the target area. Let's see. Open up the code. We'll fix the manual targeting stuff, by the way. We can say that that is working. It's a fixed errors with manual assign module. Let's see. Tank QRF. Let's open up the code for that and improve this. How would you say that Laughs is coming along? Seems like developing pretty well from an experience perspective. Yeah. I mean, this is the same thing I had with Persist, where I released Persist, and then the first update, Persist, was huge and reworked like loads of how it worked. And that's basically the same deal with Laughs, is I released Laughs, got some actual experience with using it, you know, figured out the problems that I didn't like with it, and then I've reworked a lot of it. And it's got a lot of the features I'm enjoying right now. At this point, once I add in the next kind of batch of features that I've got listed right here, I'll be moving on to doing another mod as well, which will complement Laughs but not be the same kind of thing. As I think I've made a pretty robust AI support mod at the moment. The only stuff I haven't really touched at all is the player controlling side. But that was never the intention, so I don't really care. Right, tank QRF mission, we wanted the waypoints. Is that only 300 meters? That can't be right. Hold on. Is that really 300 meters from here to there? Give me a laser. There you go. No enabling damage for me. No, I would like a laser designator, please. Thank you. In fact, hide me as well. Alright. So, where is that next checkpoint? So, it's from here. It's literally just there. So, that vehicle. Wow, no, there really is 300 meters. Okay. I'm gonna make it 800 meters, I think. Yeah, fuck it. 800 meters, here you go. From the target area. And we'll form into combat line at 800 meters. 800, 600? 600. We'll go 600. No, they will get spotted earlier than that. Fuck it. 800! The decision goes. So 800 meters out, they'll get targeted. There we go. And they'll get targeted? No, rather, they will reform for combat. Okay, close these out. It is now time to do the bombing part for the last part of the mission. So... okay, around about here is where we want to do it. This is Hoots Force, yes. This is... Universe on Fire by Gloryhammer. It's, I mean, the Hoots Force is the series this comes from, yeah. Stars, no make flame ignite my heart. I'm gonna need a... where are we? Fighter... a TIE bomber. Here we go. So you are going to be P1. You are going to be P2. And I'm going to need you to have a unguided bomb on you as well. There we go. So P1, P2. Okay. So... what we now have to do is do some testing to figure out what these bombs actually behave like on the on these two bombers here. And then we can try and upgrade our bombing script. And that'll be the last thing, I think, for the stream. So this is obviously something we want to be careful of, so we'll mark that down. We're going to check the auto-seek target. Okay... bombs. Cup your arms. Doing pumps and plasma guns. Wanna set the universe on fire. Let's see. This is weapon chosen array. Okay, so we want to look around. Sorry, I'm doing my code right now. We want to look around here for the code we want. So if we go like this, we go P1, weapon parents. Let me just, oh, it's easy to read the code on this. So weapon parents, weapon checking, weapon parents, if so, weapon chosen. All right, we need a weapon chosen array. Okay, so put a weapon chosen array at the start. And then weapon chosen array is what we output at the end. Okay, so now we run this code. Interesting. It's saying that the bomb on the TIE Fighter is a normal bomb. Curious. It might actually just work right off the bat then. Interesting. Wait, no, that was magazine, isn't it? Yeah, hold on. So what I want to do now is go... Compat magazine, I think. Compat magazine. Okay, so these are the compat magazines here. We then go current magazines, which is going to be magazines ammo. Weird. That's showing up no ammo. I guess maybe it doesn't have one selected yet. Okay. So compat magazines. Let's take that. Compat magazines. Let's say this one, the 20-round proton bomb. Let's see if this auto-seeks targets. Null config still. Well, let's try this on the other plane real quick. P2. Okay, he's got bombs and he's got the Mark 82. Okay, right. Let's put the Mark 82 auto-seek target. Null config. Interesting. But if we go the bomb CAS... Wait, no, hang on. This is the launcher again, of course. So I need to put this into here. Compatible magazines. If I try this, maybe? This is just clearly the wrong type of ammo. I'm looking at the magazines. Mine must be... Yeah, I should be looking at the ammo type. I think I might have actually figured out a problem here. Magazines, ammo, armor 3. Let's see. No, it is a vehicle option. Okay. Let's do magazines, ammo then. Where is it? P2. That's fucking... Oh, right. I'm not doing an output. That's fucking why. God. Okay. Right. This makes more sense. Okay, so it's got these kind of proton bombs. Let's check these for auto-seek target. Null config. What the fuck? Alright, let's try it with the other guy. Here we go. Yeah, no, it really is... No, this is still just not correct. Okay, how do I get to this final... Bomb 82 number? Open up the config, I think. See, this is what I want. What does it connect to? Parents bomb core. See, oh, interesting. Auto-seat targets 0 on you. But on the GBU, its auto-seek target is 1. Okay, good. But it's just the problem is I need the CFG ammo right now. I wonder. What am I checking back here? Checking the ammo class. Right. Hold on. Okay, I see the problem. So, take this. Like, where does the cluster check go? Down here. Right, I see the problem I was having. Okay. So, we want to put the magazine we want to focus on in. Which... Alright. So, ammo class, magazines, which is this going to be? Okay, if we just do it like that. Okay, for each get array, config weapons, X magazines. Let's do... So that's probably based off weapons, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright. So, weapons, P1. Actually, if we go all the way back to the start, I think we can... Here you go, yeah. Weapons, P1. Okay. And what we want here is the ammo class, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ammo class is what we're interested in. So let's go private underscore ammo class. Oh, sorry. Ammo class storage equals like this. We then are going to go underscore ammo class storage, push back ammo class. Sweet. This looks like the shit that we want. Proton ammo. Let's see if this will auto-seek target. Wait, I need to actually extract the number, don't I? Hold on. Hold on. Armor 3 get number, was it? Config. No, hold on. Config file. Here we go, yeah. Get number. Done! Wow, they don't track targets. What the fuck? Okay, well that's an annoying thing to discover, but hold on. Here we go. Put that in here. Oh, put that in here. Good. We're then going to try out the different bombs and see if any of them actually track targets. No, 0. Okay. What about this bomb? Nope, also 0. So, it looks like the TIE's bombs are unguided. Let's try the same thing for the standard, what do you call it? A10. So if I want to grab Bomb 04, let's check this. Okay, so Bomb 04 is a GBU, and it will track the target. So it's got auto-seek 1. Bomb 82 has no auto tracking, so it won't track the target. It's got tracking 0. Okay. So from what we've got here, we can form the basis of having our bombs track or not. Okay, coding. And in fact, what we want to get this here like so. Okay. So where do we do the cluster check? Cluster check is right here. So this is the part where the code checks if it's a cluster bomb. Now, I'm going to also do if get number is greater than 0, then underscore guided check equals true. Although that's actually not how I'm going to have it done. Instead, what I'm going to do is I will modify the offset. So we go like this. So if it's like this, else guided check false. Cool. Okay. So the offset here. Actually, no, we want that to be the normal offset. Good. We're going to double the range of the bomb drift. So 80, 40, 40, 80. Good. So the bombs become a lot more likely to drift off of their actual set target. The other thing I want to do with this is I want to make it much less likely for it to actually directly target someone if it's got an unguided bomb. Which unfortunately means I'm going to have to swap this around. Oh no, here. Yeah, maybe I can move this. Maybe I need to move this up earlier. Oh no, this is being done per target, I see. Hold on. Maybe I can adjust this. Oh, I'm actually going to put tester. This is where the debug is, by the way. There we go. I'm wondering, maybe I just get the projectile to never be tracked? Or maybe, actually... Let me try this. So I'm going to put in a tracking. So when it's unguided... So if the bomb is unguided, I'm going to have it basically do a check. So go if guided check and not cluster check. There we go. Then, let's roll this. I'm just going to say break. So hold on. We want to have... So it's not guided, and it's not cluster. Then I'll have it immediately stop guiding upon dropping. Which should make the bombs less accurate. As far as I can tell, they shouldn't track their target past the initial, you know, the way they're being dropped originally. They're... What's their offset? The offset's back here. Okay. I might even make it run twice or something before I break, but... So if it's false on cluster, if cluster is true, then it will ignore this. If guided is true, it'll ignore this. That's fine. Okay. Well, I think... here we go. Test the bombs. Here we go. Honestly, I think this is all the changes I needed to make, really. Oh, wait, hold on. No, wait. This needs to be unprivated. There we go. And then we just put a private guided check there. Good. Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized. That's needs to be get number needs to be the actual ammo class. My bad. There we go. Ammo class. Good. Okay. Alright, let's do a quick test. What we're going to do is see how unguided bomb dropping works. We'll also see if the TIE bomber will just work with dropping bombs. So we've got guided GBUs and unguided Mark 82s. Let's delete most of you guys and leave just a couple. There we go. Alright, let's see if this works. If this does, then I'm pretty good to call it there for the day. And say we got a lot of fucking code done. Ugh. Of course, I will have to later add in, like, exceptions and whatnot, because I really feel like those Star Wars bombs should be guided, even though the config clearly says they shouldn't be. Trust your path, I'll hurry away, you'll stifle a laugh. Oh, this one actually won't be triggered yet. That's fine. I have to manually set it, I forgot. Okay, squadrons are starting. Good. Let's get these guys up in the air. Okay. Speed up time. Now, half of these bombs should be guided, the other half should be unguided. Let's see. Okay. In they come. Want to find ourselves at about the bombing height. Okay, slow us down. Alright, camera mode, let's go. Stop being nice to me. I am moving light speed. Alright. Here we go. Now, hopefully, this guy should start dumbly dropping the big bombs and smartly dropping the laser-guided ones. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, immediately had an issue. Guided check having a problem. That's fine. This is exactly why we test this kind of shit. So why are you undefined? I definitely defined you, did I not? Oh, we didn't get defined in here. Whoops, my bad. I see the problem. See, the code didn't... This is a spawn here. I didn't pass the code into it. Okay, so the offset is being passed in. The guided check must also be passed in. Okay, cool. So this will probably break everything. Yeah, it does. That's fine. We can just restart. Oh. The night brings I not who you'd like me to be. Okay. Ugh. Okay, speed up. Goodbye, TIE Fighter. You guys doing squadron shit? Where the fuck you aren't? Okay, you guys doing squadron shit. Good. Zoop. Alright, sweet. They'll catch you up in a second. Come on. Good. Which way are you going? Okay, they're going for a central swing. Let's park my head here. Here they come. Camera. Okay. Disabled. Come on, when's the bomb dropping starting? Get going. Okay, good. Oh! Why are you still failing guided check? 695, why are you failing guided check? Oh, fucking I know why. God damn it. That's so annoying. Ugh. I just didn't put a select in. God damn it. Let's check. Yep, that's fine. God, fucking... I hate a waste of a test. Come on. Alright. Good. Both of these squadrons... Oh, sorry, all these squadrons, rather, are working themselves out. Up in the sky, go. Good. Okay, they're all being put together. Oh? Okay, that's not even a me error. That's a, I'm pretty sure that's a lambs error, or an ace error. There you go. It's not even me. Yeah, no, that is an ace error. They've been having an ace error with throwing recently. Okay. Here they come. I feel low. You show me the side hall, somewhere I should go. Alright. Come on. Third time's the charm. Drop your fucking bombs correctly. Okay, here we go. Bomb 1, tracking. Bomb 2, tracking. Bomb 3, 1 tracking. Bomb 2, okay, no, slow right the hell down. Because I want to track these bombs. So this bomb is still just going like that. Guidance bomb, we're going to keep an eye on these 2 bombs. Got to see the difference between them. I want to try to keep an eye on both of them. This is really hard to keep my eye on both. Actually, if I angle it like this, it'll be easier. Okay. Now I can see if either of them get boosted. Okay, yes, that one just got redirected. But this one hasn't been, which is correct. So far, so good. Come on. You are just kind of diving in as well. I like this. I'm gonna stand my ground. Wait again. Is he near... Sorry, I'm sticking my eye on these bomb boys. Come on, do another adjustment, or are you already too low? No, he must have another adjustment in him. Maybe he's already on target. Okay, well, visually, I don't think I'm going to see another adjustment out of this guy. Okay, let's focus in on this guy. So, bomb dropping. I assume his actual target... Oh, was here, maybe? Let's see. 1 bomb strikes here. That does make sense with his offset. The guided bomb. Let's see, where's this going to hit? So 1 bomb falls short. Oh, here's another unguided bomb. I really like how the unguided bombs work, actually. This is a guided bomb. You'll notice hitting much closer. There we go. Oh, another one hit here. That's a guided bomb as well. The unguided... Oh, visually, there it is. Struck here. So far, 2 guided, 2 unguided. And the guided landed much closer to their targets. This is exactly what I was intending on. See, guided bombs. This is an unguided. Okay. I think that's another unguided there. Which targets are you guys going in on? Well, you're probably going in on these targets, right? Yeah, looks like it. Look at this unguided boy. Oh! Here comes 2 more bombs. I like this, though. Overall, the unguided bombs landed with a much wider spread and without the constant, like, small adjustments as they came in. It's the difference. A guided bomb could track a vehicle as it moves. But the unguided bomb has no chance of doing that. Which is exactly how I want bombs to work. So I'm pretty fucking happy with that. Let's finish up the bombing run. So yeah, you'll notice the unguided bombs splashed pretty widely around the place. But then the guided bombs hit the vehicles pretty much dead on. Big fan of how that works. Alright. Let's have a look over casualties. See, a lot of bombs fell short, which is good. A lot of them hit in here. Okay. I think that's a pretty good successful test. I'm going to mark that down and say I've done my my part. Here we go. Bombing runs will now distinguish. How do you spell distinguish? Is that how? Did I nail that? I'm partially dyslexic. Yes, I did nail that. Good. Between guided and unguided bombs uses the auto seek target in their ammo config. Unguided bombs will only receive their initial guidance. The fuck is wrong with me? Guidance. Will only receive their initial guidance. Oh, wait, hold on. Put this up. There we go. Will receive their initial guidance, and will have a wider range of scatter from their initial target. Guided bombs will track their target until they are 50 meters above the ground, where tracking will terminate. There we go. Alright. Pretty successful day of coding, all things considered. I took what once was many, many, many random fucking words. I think the changelog was like this big to start. There we go. It was like that big to start. The changelog is now that big. Which, to be fair, I didn't code most of this. I just had to kind of confirm and test it all and make sure it was all working. But this is the changelog for the update so far, which is a lot of shit. And then the rest of the stuff, I will do this off stream, which is all pretty basic little systems I just need to chip away at. But yeah, it's been a good day of coding, I think. Is anyone even live to go toss you guys into? I wouldn't assume so. But I might just wrap up otherwise and call it a day. I'm sad I only got through 2 beers, but they were the only cold ones I had. I would have to go cool more beers to get the rest. Alrighty, let's just toss you guys over to Pocky. She's my favorite place to raid. Alright. Can we have another beer? You can have one. I'm gonna go have some dinner, actually, after this. I haven't eaten, so I would love some food. Ooh! Fucking good song. Love Good Kid. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Hopefully, the next time you see Squadrons will be either... Sorry, that's Pocky in the background. Will either be in an op to test this out or in a full mod release, hopefully. But that was a lot of the annoying changelog bullshit I had to get through. That, like, again, most of the update I've already worked on. I've made most of the update. I just had to kind of tick it all off and say, yeah, it's good, because I would hate to release this and just have all those hidden bugs in it. You know, and then have to go fix the bugs in the update. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you guys had fun with a chill stream today. I need to do these more often. Hopefully more games soon, and I want to edit the Andor op tomorrow, so I'll probably be editing tomorrow, unless we're doing Helldivers because of the timer. We'll see. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Have a beautiful time. Go say hi to Pocky.